Hello and welcome to Baltic Esports League Season 1, Week 6, Day 1. Yes. I'm joined here once again by Gekons.
That's all.
And I think we don't need to wait, so we can jump right into the schedule for this week right away. Check out what we're going to see today and what we're going to see tomorrow and on Thursday. So for today, we're going to have MALCO and WORTEX, as you named it, the match of the week.
Yes, definitely. Because MALCO rising last week, taking Team Refuse down, and WORTEX all the time being on point. So this is going to be an interesting one.
Interesting one as well, especially with the maps that we already know. So Nuke and Cobblestone should be
so spicy, so exotic.
Yeah, exactly. And then for tomorrow, we're going to have full day of CS, where it's going to be Team Sply versus Team Refuse. I guess Team Refuse kind of lacking something at the moment. Yeah. Quite possibly Sply could prove everyone else wrong.
Could, but will they? That's a real tough one.
It's a tough call, exactly. And then after that, we're going to have XGR versus Baltic Elite. In my opinion, XGR, they need to show what they can do here against Baltic Elite.
It's like I have been trying to praise them week after week. They should be better, but they aren't. So at this point,
they're not closing out games.
I don't know, maybe they are not meant to be.
Well, we'll see if they can take down Baltic Elite. But after that, we're going to have games on Thursday. WOS Sports versus Not Like This. Not Like This surprised us last week by beating Skinlords 2-0, which we're not ready for. So I'm guessing it should not be one more surprise from Not Like This against WASD.
Maybe.
But
we never know. At this point, Skinlords were always undefeated last week. So WOS Sports as well are undefeated until now. So let's just wait and see for this one.
And then, of course, the Latvian duel, Skinlords versus Aesthetic. I kind of think I know where it's heading, but
knowing the history between the players,
that as well. But they know each other so well, so I'm thinking maybe Aesthetic can get a map.
It's super hard to see that one.
Well, it is. But we can talk about MALCO and WORTEX a bit more. So we're seeing now on the screen the matchup. I'm guessing MALCO, they're all 5 ready.
Hopefully.
So you have no info about standing.
Are they? Okay, there's no one from MALCO, so we are yet to see if they are all 5 today. But yeah, if they are, I think they can definitely challenge WORTEX. And on a map like Nuke, WORTEX haven't played Nuke, so
yeah, they haven't.
We are yet to see, are they like able to play it even?
MALCO did play Nuke and they lost it.
Yeah, but that was the...
Without Irix.
Yeah, without Irix. So yeah, the main leader who is calling the threats there. So
yeah, and then Cobblestone. I'm thinking like WORTEX in my head like could have the upper hand since the way they've been playing, how they're utilizing the B platform.
Yeah.
You know, those positions when they have beaten, I think, teams
yeah,
on
but
once.
That is yet to see once again, just because we don't know if MALCO are 5. So if they are 5, they just surprised us last week, so might as well do the same this one.
Exactly. But for now, I want to remind you about the Hypertown LAN event that we're going to have on 26th on 27th of May. So be sure to check out where you can get the tickets. Early bird is over for a long time, but you can still get them at Hypertown.pro as well. You can check out the BESL.pro website where there's all information, team standings, player statistics, reviews. Gekons is adding more and more information there.
The storylines are lining up.
Exactly, and we can see where the teams are standing, how are they feeling, because the statements from players as well are coming. Do you have any statement from these players?
I don't remember actually. Irix, I think, just finally, as I was talking about last week, so them making it to ECA main playoffs just made them really, really motivated, and now they, I think, finally have come together to maybe challenge for a spot at LAN finals.
Hopefully it's not too late. Hopefully it's not too late for them, but WORTEX still just
but
going
still,
hard.
WORTEX are yet to play both WASD and Refuses, I believe, so...
Yeah,
yes, so
that
they are
correct.
yet to take points from these guys.
It will be tough for both teams the way ahead, but for now we're going to head probably into a small break, and when we come back, the nuke between MALCO Gaming and WORTEX. Hello and welcome back. All 10 players are in the server. We are ready to jump in the nuke knife round. Who we don't have ready. Okay, everyone is ready.
So okay, now we are ready.
Exactly. So, any kind of predictions for nuke? Are you thinking it's going to be just for MALCO?
Actually, I think that MALCO should be taking this one. Okay. Irix being back on the nuke, he's like the, I don't know how to say this, like he's the man in Latvia that likes to lead teams in nuke, as I recall. So this should be playing into his hands.
Have you played with him nuke in same team?
No, but he always likes to play it. So I think there is a clear game plan there for him and his teams.
So let's see, at first you need to win the knife round to start on the CT side, if I'm not mistaken.
I don't know, actually.
Do it. Let's see where they choose, because that's going to be the right side to choose, basically. Are they staying? Are they swapping their sides? Let's see what's the case in a moment. So, can you point out the players to look out for, possibly in MALCO?
I don't know who was showing up last week. It was Viskas, I think, on the train. I remember with the highlights there.
Yeah.
And who else, actually? It's kind of hard to tell.
They were all
they're all
five.
Performing, yeah, kind of. So at this point, I think they are just gonna I don't know how to say, have trouble if someone is not performing. So
yeah,
if someone is not pulling his own weight, so.
And Irix's pings look okay. Viskas' pings even better.
Still deciding on the side, so maybe there is a.
I'm thinking on WORTEX's side, who's going to be the most scary player here? Is Teak with the op, or maybe Philebo with the lurks?
Yeah, Philebo then.
Yeah,
as always.
Like these players, I think they could disrupt MALCO's play on nuke.
Yeah, why not? Because the rotations have to be on point. Yeah, and they do stay, so they are starting as CTs.
Possibly the more favorable sides here on nuke, as now we're heading into the pistol round. Let's see already Displex, he's going to be the support player. He has the smoke, he has the defuse kit. The rest of the players go for the armor. On the other side, Will Fields go for it.
5 armors, so they are maybe doing some kind of rush somewhere. Maybe towards the ramp. Or...
So yes, it will be towards ramp, at least the first few players, as now going to be Warden looking for the kill, but instantly getting taken down by Steak, although Displex did manage to find the player, but here's Displex with more headshots and even a team damage coming in from the players. So let's see now, can these players get away? Visca still waiting in the vents. Irix has now switched his position with Displex, so Displex can rotate towards the outside, possibly go through secret. But as we can see at the moment, they already have the bomb planted on A, and Viskas was not seen, and he misses the first opening shots. There is Philebo with the kill, as now Displex missing the shot, but he sees the player inside. There's going to be one headshot. Now Irix moving in great position to quite potentially see the players, as they have information about one. Irix with the tag. They do have the armor, but there's going to be Krasner with the kill on Irix, and only Displex will be left alive. He already has 4 kills.
Yeah, he has to get the ace, or maybe he's going for the defuse here.
He could potentially go for the defuse, but there is Krasner through the smoke. 2 kills for him, but 4 for Displex in the first round.
Yeah, and he was the only guy without an armor, so his aim is on point early on. But still, this time around, the 2 were still trade on ramp, just favored WORTEX too much there.
Especially the fact that Warden was quite deep in, and Displex, when the rotation came in, they were already pushed out. And he couldn't do too much. He couldn't catch those heads. Let's see, this time Warden instantly denied and deleted by Steak. And now an aggressive push by Irix and Displex. We can see the strats coming in play here now, as although the grenades come in and they decide to back off.
Easy shots on a guy into the lobby, so...
Okay, and Philly now, can he stay alive? He can get the kill, he's going to go down. Only Displex with Irix left, the 2 players who pushed around before. Let's see, it's going to be Displex seeing 1, but there are just so many players in the A site. Almost all 5 of them.
Yeah, no one is kind of dinged, so Irix can't even go for some kills here. He is trying to save, I think.
Yeah, and everyone has the head armor.
Yeah.
He could potentially take down Fields, maybe Steak. Let's see if he's going to even be chased. Steak is waiting in the main. And even if he says, okay, Scout is not the worst weapon to have, but let's see now as he's left with 6 HP. Fields crushes the dream of MALCO having the Scout into the 3rd round.
Yeah, and now here comes the full eco, and no one is saving for the up on side of MALCO, so there's not going to be an off for Warden in the first bar round.
You're thinking that is a necessity in Nuke?
It could be actually, yeah, because like shutting down Yard early on would like change how WORTEX will play their T side, because they would be scared going Yard, I think. So now they will just play it as they like, just like this, just running around, getting all the frags, not being scared whatsoever.
It was a good plan from MALCO, being like 3 players on heaven, 1 player lower, as they almost did get the kills there.
Kills, yeah. So starting to play sloppy WORTEX.
Yeah, it looks like this will be a B push, a B side take. Then for the rotation, like these 3 USPS, and you can see the HP on the players. Figley with 1, Warden with 5. I don't know what's their plan here.
I think they could just go for exit, yeah, and also Figley just getting the AK. Now slowly but surely running towards saving it.
And that just should be a save. Let's see if Viscous drops in. There is a player waiting for him, Doista, with the Mac 10.
And Warden even gets the UMP, so if he wants to, he can also save this one, because you can play this one maybe towards Secret or the hot on A side.
Warden, okay, now Doist is now pushing in. Will he see Warden? He's going to be killed for Warden. It's only 2 players left alive. There is somewhere, I believe, 1 or 2 AKs missing into the action.
I don't know, actually. The one was Mac 10 and the other AK Figley.
I think Zeke had the AK.
Maybe they threw it away somewhere, so.
Could it be?
And now, actually, Warden could maybe take the AWP glass cannon. Okay, he's not opting for it, so they are trying to play it safe.
And Steak, he did go for the AWP, so they want to play an aggressive T-side AWP. And let's see, I'm looking for where Irix is going to go with this one, since he has the UMP, how he's going to utilize. He's going to play close range, actually. And we're going to see here Displex looking for the kills, the grenade coming through, 47 HP, he almost goes down as he's left with 23. And now the Molotov coming through, he's won't manage to.
Yeah, this is hard for Irix, like just seeing his teammate burn alive there and not able to do anything. Actually, just because he has an UMP, so he can't challenge a guy on silo with an AK, so.
Yeah. And now he could potentially have some openings, as, I don't know, players will check this side, as they will or maybe won't push towards A main. Irix could push out. Now he's going to push out, but he already gets tagged up. They were expecting players to be here. They managed to get to Seeker, but you can see here still Doista hunting. He could potentially take the player down on the HUD, but he's going for Irix, as Irix is left with 11 HP, looking to find the kill. And it's going to be Seek finding Figley, so 5 against 3. And here Doista with 1 more kill. Warden, he is on B site. But the site for the takes is A.
Oh, this is so smart.
What was that?
That was such a misplay.
I thought he's going to wait for a bit longer. Could it be like accidentally?
I think he thought that the player down there just saw him, so he started to spray. But yeah, the spray was not on point, as we can see.
And there is
And actually, check Whiska's ping.
It's coming up. That could have been the case.
It's coming up and now it's coming down, so maybe, yeah, that could be the case.
The series of unfortunate events continues on for MALCO.
Yeah, sadly.
I don't know, like, still at that point they were 1 against 5. Viscous. Okay, he could have done economical damage, but at that point it was like, you can't do too much. Like 1 kill at tops, it looked like, at that position.
Yeah, this is so harsh to play in a team with a guy whose ping can just go up like that. Because he can just ruin the day for everyone, sadly.
You can see Philip, he already got into A main. There's going to be Doista with the kill on Viscous. And now the push through. Figley looking for the kill. He can find it. Although Warden, he has found 1. He has the AK in his hands. Almost gets shot through the wall there. And here Displex even finds Doista. And they have to be careful because Bomb is coming right behind them. They could potentially get this, but Krasner with the kill. And Krasner with the next one as well. As Displex was not ready for the player in 5-0. Strong start for WORTEX on MALCO's map.
Yeah, now they finally pause it, so.
Yeah, it's 500. The ping is out of the roof here.
So yeah, Irix is just telling that Viscous is once again do a restart on his router, but as we know, he did it just before the game, and look at what happened. So at this point, it's hard to tell if that is going to fix it. Yeah, And this is, once again, so unfortunate for the guys of MALCO. Just like coming off from the team refused to all last week, and now, back again to issues.
You can see one more issue that I want to point out: IRIX with 0 kills. That's not what you expect from that guy.
Yeah, and this is actually what we remember last time when Whiskas had ping. So the team was kind of disjointed. Someone was playing. Some other guys looked like they were just standing around and like talking. Come on, Whiskas, do something, blah blah blah. So they are not completely in the game. But Whiskas ping is now okay. So
after every single round, he has to just restart his router, and then we're good to go.
I don't think he did actually, because he should get disconnected if he did. So
let's see, it drops down. They should go live any moment. Now we're going to see the op on Warden. Probably going to take it towards the outside.
Disconnects, so.
So on the outside with the op, what do you want to do? You want to be aggressive there, just go into the garage, maybe take the first shot and then just play the marshmallow if the players are there?
Yeah, kind of.
And just have the player in the A main as well.
Yeah, just to check if they are crossing towards main or near the boxes. But yeah, you can just like spam the smoke walls, but you always have to get if the smoke wall comes in, the main player should always rotate through the vents already to the secret just to check if someone went down or didn't. Yeah. So
that's a nice touch that I believe MALCO should do and will do. That's going to be the case. As at the moment, WORTEX, when they go outside, there is no problem for them. Yeah, a bit more problems in the close range battles.
Yeah, kind of, and just because, as we were mentioning before, Warden did not save for the AWP for the first buy round, so now finally the AWP comes out, and let's just wait and see. If he gets already maybe shut down early on by Steak, then once again...
That could be the case, and I don't know if then AWP could come alive for MALCO. And it's pretty simple to basically stop the AWP player early on, especially the money situation and everything else.
Yeah, one is the money, second is there are players that like get shut down early and then they are like, okay, I'm not going to pick up, I'm not hitting my shots, everyone is killing me, so...
They can bounce back.
That could also,
But I'm okay with the idea that Warden could possibly get shut down in the middle and then Figley picking up the AWP.
I don't know, we have to wait and see. First of all, we have to wait and see for Whiskas to come back with a normal ping, so... Unless that happens, this is WORTEX all over again.
Yeah, and last week, did they went 2-0 as well?
WORTEX?
Yeah.
They played 1-1 against XGR.
1-1?
Yes.
So, okay, they had a 3-week win streak?
Yeah.
And then 1-1?
Yes.
And now they're looking...
They could be going back towards the winning. Yeah, Arik just told me that he is coming. So...
Very unfortunate that this happens for MALCO. That often last week was just a blessing for them. No issues, everything just went their way. And here against WORTEX, that I think one of the opponents that for them to prove that they're worthy of the Big Four, they have to take down WORTEX.
Yeah, this could mean so much if they take points against WORTEX, who are currently second.
Second, exactly, and MALCO only 7th.
Yeah, so.
And we're talking about them looking at least last week. Good enough to be in that Big Four.
So Whiskas just joined. Once again, the ping is high, but it's dropping down, so... Yeah, MALCO just unpaused, so... Waiting for WORTEX. Okay, here it is.
So we can jump back into the game. Let's see, it looks like Whiskas ping will stabilize. Hopefully for a long time. Let's see what kind of strat now Iris has in plan for his team and for himself, as I mentioned before, 0 kills.
And Warden's actually heading towards the ramp room, so this is interesting. I think Steak was also playing ramp early on, and now, he's heading towards ramp, or is he? So Warden should maybe get an easy kill.
Did Warden see the guy? He missed the opening,
just jumping around, teasing Warden.
That is Steak there. Let's see what's going to be the case here. Is Warden pretty good position? I believe he was spotted. There's already Krasner with the kill. Now one won't see any kind of a push. Krasner from A main. They're looking healthy. Displex even managed to find Doist with grenade. And here is going to be Whiskas with 1 kill against Phileb. And then Krasner going down to Displex, as only Steak will be left alive. So the player who took his time to peek towards ramp to find the player goes down, and now Zeke with the op. He did see one player, he missed the opening shot, but there are now two players up in heaven, and instantly Irix comes out.
And this Plex, he's not going for the second op. Okay, they feel they do not need it at the moment.
Well, do you think, like, okay, if Warden's going to go constantly now towards ramp, which I think is kind of okay choice,
yes.
Do you think putting a second op in the middle, and is
yeah,
that
maybe
like
in yard, in secret, maybe towards just like playing like a fallen type of guy, just going in hot, in a close angle, just getting one kill, falling back, so...
See here, Warden, he misses the opening shot.
Once again, yeah, being teased by Steak, just jumping around and nothing more, not committing to a fight.
Yeah, and Steak's having fun with it. At the moment, waiting if someone will push.
Yeah, Warden looks kind of frustrated already, like, come on, dude, just peek me. And he is expecting a push, but there is a Warden with the knob, so he should not be pushing.
So two players that are going to be there dispatched to the Warden now, as they rotate a bit. You can see Irix still waiting on the outside, looking if he can find someone. And if someone will come through, it's going to be Figly there ready. Into the A site, right near the vents. And here he could potentially find the first kill. But you can see the outside, what's happening there. They're going to push through as it looks like, but now the flashes, smokes, everything coming through. Figly did go down to Krasner, who was playing from the squeaky. And now we can see just such a good position for WORTEX. From here they can play however they want.
Yeah, the good thing is that this Plex is in secret, so he has information about that area of the map. But yeah, they can just run down now, kind of Viscous. He's alone on A side.
Okay, Irix did find one. Viscous with the one kill, but instantly Phileb with the kill back. Irix still waiting, someone's gonna come through, damaging his teammates. But it looks like he's ready for the game, although Doista managed to find one, and now Warden with this Plex looking for the retake, but there's instantly Steak with the kill. And here Displex did not see him, and now he gives away his position. Let's play against Op and an AK of Phileb. We're going to see as Phileb is still ready. Displex, even if he decides to push forward, yeah, there is Phileb with the kill. 6-1 economic reset for the side of MALCO.
Yeah, once again, this is so harsh. At least Viscous ping is not jumping up, so they could still manage to maybe bounce back. And this is 2 and 4 buy. This is an interesting one. They are going all in here. Trying to once again do a reverse reset for WORTEX guys.
Here outside Irix, will he see anyone? Did he see the head of the player? Already 3 times he has seen it in the screen, but he does not take the shots. Warden did go down. Okay, he was even pushing towards ramp, towards the lobby of T side. He gets punished, but I like the fact that MALCO are now playing real close angles. At squeaky, at lobby. Every position is basically fixed there. He's still waiting in the smoke. Now from this position, he has to be careful. It looks like the players could push through. Okay, they're already with the bomb in B. And we don't have anyone there just yet. And this was here potentially could find the kills, but he goes down. One of the M4s that needed to work out. As this was a B split, Irix pushing out, even going towards side, but he was not ready for Krasner to be there, weirdly enough. And now Figly getting taken down. Viscous did find Steak, but he still has 3 players to find out, and he just runs into grenade of Doista. 7-1, and now full eco for MALCO.
Yeah, this is so harsh, just seeing them like not getting the good start. We can already see MALCO kind of crumbling, not knowing what to do, just...
Yeah, it feels like they are new on this map, as the way the WORTEX are playing.
But once again, this could maybe be the case of them being better on T side, so they just have to kind of grind some few more rounds here on CT side.
Yeah, Phileb already has found the opening. Krasner could potentially find one more, although Displex finds one of the players. And Phileb now has the information that players are at ramp. And now 1 kill for him and 1 more for Steak. Very easy for WORTEX in this anti-eco. As now the full buy will come through, and now op. We didn't see too much luck for Warden with the op. Didn't find the openings. I don't think like ramp maybe was not the best choice. Maybe playing heaven, where you can see the outside as well as the inside of the A side. Let's see even if they decide to pick it up, as we're in the 10th round now. And you see just the aggression. They instantly just open up the doors. They're ready. They're waiting. Irix now waiting and seeing if he can find anyone into the squeaky. But now, since the changes have come in, Z can easily peek towards Irix and take him down a bit faster. You can see Irix a bit hesitating to peek for too long and see the player.
And this is gets an easy frag from the side of Secret.
Okay, Irix did find one, but that was it on the A site. And now it's going to be 4 against 3. You can see Displex now waiting in the vents. He can easily push out here. And even pushing. Okay, no, the door was closed. So not too much luck there. Warden still waiting on the ramp.
And just a note, Figley played this position a few rounds ago, so he's still being kind of one-dimensional here, just playing the similar positions every single round.
Now we're seeing the push will start towards ramp, and I think Warden was spotted crossing. As now 2 players will come out. So let's see if he can find another. He finds one. Fields goes down, and there is still, Zeke, and Z goes down as well as MALCO take the 2nd round. So it was kind of okay. At least they managed to shut down at first players with the aggression with smokes. And finally Warden did not lose ramp that he's been losing for how many rounds in a row.
Yeah, but still, this once again sets WORTEX up for a possible reset. And they are yet to kind of use the smoke wall towards yard. Is this finally the round they do it?
That must come through. Irix grenades will deal a bit of damage to the players. And it looks like they might push through. Figley is ready to peek out as well at any point. Let's see what's going to be the case here. Figley fully flashed. He can get too much information. There is Irix who sees a player, but he gets dropped down to 45. One more flash coming through. Will he manage to get away? He will. Let's see now Figley at this position. He's going to see the players almost taking down Fields. And still left alive as the players are now moving into the secret, and Steak even finding Figley. And there is Displex who tags the player up, but nothing else coming out of it just yet. As MALCO is still yet to rotate towards B, and we can see WORTEX even faking secrets, pushing in, dealing some damage to Displex. Okay, actually they did not deal any damage. Show themselves. So we're going to see potentially here an A push, which is going to be all on Viscous.
Yeah, and he is still expecting main, so he could get 1 or maybe 2 kills if they do go there his way. So
okay, Displex did find a player who was trying to go through vents. So let's see here, Viscous from this position. Will he be checked? He's going to be seen, but the spray is just off the point completely. There's Warden with 1, and only Displex left alive. You mentioned the economic reset. I guess here it comes.
Yeah, and just as Viscous was spraying, I'm just checking the ping. Okay, it's okay. So you can't blame the ping there.
Yeah,
that is
something
all on
is
you,
off.
dude. Yeah, this is so harsh, you know.
Well, let's see. As you mentioned before, I think the T side could be okay for MALCO with all their strats and just the way their players play.
Yeah, but still, like looking at Figley and Irix, only 2 and 3 kills, so yeah. These guys are also not showing up kind of individually, so even if they have something prepared for T side, it could still not work out just because of them missing maybe the duels.
You can see Figley one more time trying to battle it out and even looking for the player, but he can't find it. And now the push towards the A site as the players wrap around and Philebba with 1 as Viscous managed to take down the player. And now we can see coming out from the secret Steak. Was he actually waiting for Warden to come out there?
It looks like, yeah.
Really. And with the turnaround kill onto Displex. WORTEX players just so fast.
Just to point out, so the only time MALCO went aggressive on yard was when Displex was like burnt alive and Irix was watching that happen. So since then there has not been an attempt to do that once again. So that could also maybe be the answer here, because MALCO are just playing too passive, I would say. And here comes the fast, kind of unpredictable
finds
rush.
1, but that's it. Almost instantly. Irix even losing his M4. And now this was coming out with his Could he find anything? He's fully flushed. Will he actually survive here? As there is a player, and how in the God's name was he not killed? As Displex moves in, finds the guy, and now I'm looking for Phileb as Krasner with 18 HP. Last man standing. He will be checked. Even the Molotov dropped down. He can't get out, and he's gonna burn down before he managed to drop down the bomb. And now I can see, I don't know what Warden is waiting for there.
Yeah, he's still thinking maybe someone's alive, but yeah, this is kind of giving still props towards Vortex guys, just calling a pace changer, let's just rush out.
Yeah.
Because the A guys were definitely not ready for it, but yeah, Disiplex with a quick rotation.
4 kills, and 4 kills. Second time he gets 4 kills.
Yeah, and look at the top, he's the one trying to carry them.
He's top fragger in the server.
Rounds, yeah.
That is impressive. Now let's see now one more time, Warden picking up the op. I'm gonna head one more time towards the ramp. I'm still thinking he kind of needed to switch his position.
Yeah. I do agree actually, because he's not
getting
anything. But okay, this time around, it's the field that is jumping, not Steak. So.
Yeah, and we talked about Philebe lurking. He lurks. He gets Figly onto the top of the blue house. So we can see MALCO just getting picked apart, and Philebe even here making some noise and trying to fake or take the kill against a player who's at the moment in hell. Irix comes out, gets the kill. At least that was easy for him. As now players moving in, Irix has one more kill. Zoist could potentially find Viscus. He finds one, he's looking for the second, he's going to find Irix as well. And now 2 against 2, and there is kill against Warden. That headshot from Zoist, turning the game around. And a scary player to be left 2 against 1. Disiplex, he has all the utility in the world, everything that you need.
And he has the information about this guy. So yeah, now it's a one-on-one. But Steak has not been seen this round, I believe, so this is a gamble for Disiplex now.
Yeah, let's see towards which side he goes to, although there's still 30 seconds left. Steak can still go towards B. If he goes towards B, he's going to be Disiplex ready.
Yeah, and this is so hard for... Okay, he actually goes towards B, and Disiplex could...
No way, the read. And I think Steak did hear the guy. Now he's going to see
oh my God.
What a way to clutch around.
Yeah, just because like Disiplex did not see the guy planting the bomb, he thought, oh, maybe that's A, so he was trying to quickly rotate around. He did everything perfect, but like switched to his knife just too early on. Like.
Yeah, and Steak, like even an AK or whatever he had in his hands won't work. Steak just with the perfect clean shot in the head there.
Yeah, and finally some aggression towards Yard, but already shut down.
Yeah, although Figly managed to find one, he's still left alive with his teammate Viscus. And Figly's still looking for the class to be careful. He's going to get taken down, and that will conclude the half number 1 of this map. So 12-3, we're not expecting it, and I don't want to say only player, but a player that really pulling the ropes on MALCO's side, Disiplex. Just he's the guy finding the kills, all the information, just smart plays all over the place. But all the other MALCO players, they can't do anything against WORTEX here.
Yeah, now if they do want to win this map, they just have to win the pistol. And once again, 5 armors, 4 Ts, so expecting something quick, some kind of rush towards somewhere maybe.
They go 2 players on the marshmallow. This could be a play towards Seeker, but you can see how spread out they are. And let's see if Fields can find anyone here with the USPS. He misses the opening shot, but the information is gathered for MALCO. And Disiplex almost dropping down, and Zoist here with this position. He could do a lot, but he's way too close, and USPS just picked him apart 4 against 3 as Philebe did find the player, and Krasner is still looking for the shots to come through. You can see all the players head into lobby. I don't know if that is the best position, although Warden did find the kill, and now he could potentially find the player here in A main. As Eirik did went down, Warden has to find the kill for his team to win the round. And let's see, it's going to be 1 kill for Warden and the second one as well. And he sees the last player. There is the fuse kit, but where it is dropped. Okay, he's now near main. 15 seconds left. Instantly going for the smoke and the defuse, even tagging it. He can't.
And the ace for Warden.
Exactly. So this time Warden shows what he can do. 13 kills now for him, getting closer towards Disiplex. But it was a shaky round.
Yeah, and as you were mentioning, just planting the bomb and going all in T lobby, like this is scary just because there's no window in hot anymore. So there's one less place you can just play with on the retakes.
Yeah, and going through the doors is basically just a suicide.
And same goes for hot exit, so props to Warden just taking the round.
Let's see, it's going to be Displex taking down Fields, and on the outside, Irix going down to Fileba. So he was not ready for the player to be there. As we can see, WORTEX did put aggression towards middle when they were terrorists. MALCO do the same, they get shut down.
And now Displex being tagged and playing against the Eagles. One more shot and he's dead. So
did see Steaks the
Eagle
before.
Is smart. They are just trying to refrag Displex, and he even gets the kill there.
Yes, now the rotation coming towards the B side. Fileba already did see the players. No damage that he can do here. Fileba with the Deagle. This retake will be a bit difficult as Doiste, he has flash. How much he can do as there are 4 players left alive. Doiste going down. And now, well, these players decide to even push forward. They're going to go through the vents, at least Fileba. Looking for the players. He did see the head and he kills off this place, but there's Warden with the kill back. And Krasner, is he waiting in the smoke? He's actually going through the smoke, and there's Figley with the kill. So he's the anti-eco 1. 3 players left alive. Not too bad for MALCO. And now we get to see, and we can see Krasner actually saving for the op.
Yeah, this could make the difference between how MALCO played the first buy round and how WORTEX will play it.
And the buy round in the second half is really important, so we're looking forward to that. This should be just easy for MALCO, as there are only 2 P250s in the game and nothing else. I don't think this should be a hard.
You'll just jinx it. So
there is no jinx. Don't you remember? There is no such thing.
I remember all the times that there was a jinx, yeah. Totally, dude.
Now let's see, so Irix has gotten towards the B site already. He's sold there at the moment. Viscus did find a player. I believe Doiste was pushing a bit too aggressively. Warden with the kill. And we can see Irix, he can't find too much information here. But you can see how spread out the players are.
Yeah, this is so interesting that Irix was already calling B side being clear like 20 seconds ago. And only now Figley is like, oh, B is clear? Okay, I'm coming.
See all 3 WORTEX players, if they're going to rotate towards the side B, they're going to rotate from A. And will they go together? So Krasner going towards ramp, Warden taking down Steak.
Yeah, just sitting on the silent fragging.
Fileb, he knows that there's some player waiting for him into the vents, and it is Irix with a Mac 10. But it doesn't look like they want to push, they're just looking for the exits, possibly getting a weapon. And here, Fileb getting taken down. Viscus plays the position perfectly. And if now MALCO, they all stay alive, this will be a great round for them and a way back into this game. And now Krasner even will find Viscus. So clean headshot there. Yeah, already from the back lines, from the ramp player coming through. Well, we can see they're not going to push, but he goes down anyways.
Forgetting about the level design here on you.
Yeah. Like, I'm Gold State, there's no way I'm going to blow up. But you do. Now I can see, will there be off for Krasner? Or at least will he drop it for someone? It looks like they're going to go all 4, the M4s, yeah. They're going for heavy utility at the moment.
Here comes the smokes already from MALCO guys towards the yard, so
we're going to see Fileb and Steak battle it out with these players. But you can see they get pretty far out, so they're not playing close ranges at all. See what's going to be the case here. Is going to be Steak seeing a player, and will he? Okay, he won't. There's Displex with the kill. At least MALCO managed to find this player, and this was left with 33 HP. Not the best thing.
Yeah, but at least, Doiste has this position cleared, so he can call that no one crossed for secret, and now they can play towards other sides of the map.
Looks like at the moment towards ramp, and there is Fields ready. You can see if needed, Krasner can rotate as well. It will take a bit of time. Potentially he can do some damage here. If MALCO aren't fast about this one. Let's see if they will be fast. Warden with the instant shutdown onto player as they now move towards the B site, which is going to be taken. Although we can see Displex still waiting in the squeaky. Figley waiting.
Even 2 Molotovs going for Doiste there and went.
Just in case. This was just one more kill. And we can see MALCO. Will this actually be okay? It will, they will all 5 stay alive. I'd say the second time. And they did lose 1 player in the previous round.
Yeah, but still look at the money. This is a great start for MALCO guys in the second half.
Yeah, and the Byron won. This is now looking completely different from the side when WORTEX were playing on C side.
Yeah, where will the 4 nades go? Looks like yard, so...
They're not throwing them just yet. Only now the grenades will come through. This was with 1 kill. There's going to be Warden with the second.
There's no damage from nades. Where'd the nades go? What?
They went right behind the players. They were not expecting them to be that close, weirdly enough. And yeah, we can see just this looks with 2, Whiskas with 1, Warden with 1, and only Fields left alive. 1 player to be taken down. He's going to hear the players on the outside, I believe. He's hearing this, and Fields, he finds Whiskas, and he finds even Figley. This is just turning around, and with the 30 HP, okay, it's not too much, but he still has a smoke to use. Northern Irish, they have to play good mind games here, and they will take the sides.
Yeah, and it's kind of bad now that he gave up his position and what he's doing, so now they know he's towards ramp, so this should not be doable for Fields.
This should be a weapon save for Fields, so he could buy an up, potentially. As I think they... okay, I don't know if off will be possible.
Yeah, I don't know why he's still trying to challenge, so...
Okay, no.
You're not damaging MALCO's economy, just look at the numbers there, so...
Yeah.
You should know better.
5 digits on 3 players.
Yeah, and finally the off from Zeke, so he is heading towards...
And even Fields.
Yard, yeah, and Fields. Maybe he's going towards ramp, so... Let's just wait and see how Zeke plays yard here.
And you can see this time WORTEX, they go aggressive on the outside. There's Philippa with the spray, but the flash kind of messes him up. He does not find the kill, but now the grenades and everything coming through. He can still stay in this position, and he can gather so much from it.
Yeah, and even Zeke is just checking silo for him, so...
He's ready at almost all costs, and here through the smoke, and he find anyone, and here he sees the edge of the player, Figley going down, and he now understands the player is pushing, but he switches his position.
Oh my God,
finding
so
the player.
Good.
Yes, and Zeke with the kill on Irix. They were double peeking. They were not even double peeking, they were re-peeking the up player with MALCO. So something is a bit off for MALCO here. And here Doista with the kill, and only Displex will be left alive. As Warden did manage to find the kill with grenade. And it will be a lot of damage dealt, since you can see the WORTEX money just not there. Quite possibly it will be Phileba going for, I don't know, UMP, maybe a Deagle, as he likes to play it.
Yeah, but no one is down in ramp, so... Okay, now Doista goes towards ramp, so... Still, Displex could get a good timing, getting 1 kill and maybe getting the plant even here.
Yeah. Let's see how aggressive will he be. He did check the window, but only now Doista is going to be there. So I believe this could be just a kill for Doista, as he's looking for it, and he will find it. Displex goes down, 13-8. Finally, WORTEX managed to find a by-round victory after 5-round loss in a row on CT side.
Now WORTEX just like told how to play aggressive yard to MALCO. Basically. Just like that.
Yeah, and even like the nades not doing, the smokes, anything else not doing anything to Philip, he still plays that position. This damage doesn't allow anyone to move through. So now on the outside, there is a player, but there is a smoke right in front of him. You can see MALCO just a moment waiting for an aggressive push from WORTEX, which in my opinion is kind of weird, since they know that WORTEX will have a buy.
You can just see instantly they are not going towards yard anymore, just because of Zeke and Phileba there last time around. So.
And if they go ramp, they could potentially test the skills of Fields.
Yes.
It looks like they will go towards ramp. At least try to take it. Like the map control already gives just so much. So I'm thinking they're gonna push through. And this was their smoke that they put down.
Yeah, calm before the storm here.
I'm thinking, how much is MALCO getting from this kind of play? Not too much information gathered.
Yeah, they are just scared and trying maybe now go for a contact play. Doista was seen, so he is stuck there.
See, now it's going to be a push, and Warden with a great position. Oh, sorry, that's Zeke with a position that he could possibly take someone down. But the smoke now I know this could be tough, and now they're gonna run towards ramp, and there's Irix the kill on fields. They change up their position, and it kind of works out. Let's see if Krasner can find anyone. He sees the players, but he does not take any kills. And now looking for it, he can't find it as Warden gets the kill, and C going down to Viscus, who was into the vents, and Phileb had no idea about that. I believe he kind of left the player by him. And you can see the economy will be broken now on WORTEX. So MALCO really looking forward to that victory here on Nuke.
Yeah, just a super weird round actually. MALCO playing it really, really slow and then just winning the 2 duels they are taking. Yeah, and that just snowballs them into victory here.
And as we can see the scoreboard, Warden with 22 kills, Displex with 21. So they're doing a lot of work. Especially Warden has stepped his game up. He was in the middle of the scoreboard at the moment, now on top. And I believe even top fragging in the server. Yes, he is. On the other side, well, I did point out that on WORTEX side, Philebe could be the scary guy. Zeke with Yop, you mentioned as well, like they're not going even towards yard
and
outside.
Even tactical timeout for MALCO guys now. So
after a round victory.
Yeah, taking a round, doing a reset. So maybe they are kind of trying to understand how much money could WORTEX have right now and how we should play this round. Yeah, this is a serious approach for MALCO guys. They do want this win. And this could mean a lot for them. Yeah, same actually goes for WORTEX guys. Yeah, just looking at their money, what can they do at this point? So they will not be able to buy in the next round, I believe. So at least it's gonna be a sloppy buy. So
I don't know if I like too much the idea of WORTEX having 2 ops, as I think just putting Zeke on the op is enough.
Yeah, maybe. Because yeah, as we could see, like Fields was not getting anything done, and yeah.
Yeah, let's see, Phileba, the only guy with the M4, now looking for the kills, but he gets kind of pushed out as now Fields is going to run away from the Molotov, and will someone push out from the... okay, yes, it's actually going to be Irix going towards A main, potentially finding, and he will find Fields, and now Phileba, will he check the guy? Irix, he should know where to look. He was playing this position before when he was a CT, and Phileba wins this duel. Although now he has the kit, he has full armor. Warden is low, Viscus at 78. It's good work out, but yeah, but with this Molotov down, he still will have time. So I'm thinking that he should go for the retake here, but yeah, Warden's there ready with 9 HP, taking the kill. As now we're going to see, I believe, a 4th round, I'm guessing, from WORTEX.
Yeah, they are buying into this, but once again, only M4s, some utility, so they have to just switch up the playstyle they are playing at the moment. They have not, like, I think, rushed in hot maybe, or ramp, like playing aggressive there.
Yeah, they haven't. They're focusing on the yard, as we can see Zeke even pushing how far out. So not who but outside. Warden managed to find one, but there's Zeke with the kill back, as Warden was not ready for him to be there.
Yeah, now instantly, MALCO already taking ramp control, knowing that someone was playing aggressive in yard, so...
Fields, he misses his spray on Irix. Irix left with 4 HP. They can now go towards the B side, where they can potentially plant the bomb. We're going to see Zeke from Secret, Toista with Krasner. Okay, Krasner even finds the player. He was playing towards the doors, and now almost all the players have rotated, and let's see, the bomb will be planted, and Zeke was going to get the kill. Displex with Viscus, 2 men left standing. Let's see, Displex, he's looking for the first kill. He can't find it. They double peek him, and it works out perfectly. Viscus last man standing. Let's see what could happen. He finds Krasner. He's looking for one more, but there is Doista with the FAMAS and the force by working out for WORTEX. They had a plan. Works out, but now we can see MALCO. They still have the money for the buy. With 14-10, there's no more room for mistakes.
Yeah, and 16k on Warden, so just get the ops rolling if you want to. This is kind of last time you can do so.
They won't go for the op, and I was kind of surprised that you said ops plural.
Maybe, why not at this point, like.
And then, like, okay, Warden, he was playing it like he was checking outside, everything. Where do you put the second upper?
I don't know, maybe towards ramp, just going for a contact peek and put 1 or 2 AKs behind him. Yeah, and here comes once again the smoke wall. Maybe this time around they are actually going down secret, so.
The 2 of the players have went in there. Now smokes will come through. They're rotating even towards B, we can see. And Z getting taken down by Irix. So this is already a lot of information gained for MALCO.
Yeah, no. 3 guys already on B, so if they decide to rotate around towards A once more now, it's pretty much an empty side there.
See now the grenades coming through, they even smoke. So no one pushes here. You can see Displex and Viscous, they have to push back. And on the other side we're seeing Phileb still waiting on A. Who else there is? There's still Fields, but he's waiting towards ramp.
Yeah, and this is actually why I do not like playing Nuke as a CT. This is just like a, I don't know, just a huge gamble where they are right now. It's super scary for them.
Yeah, Phileb did manage to find Viscous, and now what they're looking for the kill is going to be Displex, who helps a guy out. Krasner from the heaven taking 1 kill, looking for the second, but Figley had the information as he instantly takes him down. And now Doista coming out from the vents, he can find Warden, and only Fields will be left alive. He even burns a bit standing on the stairs.
On ladder, yeah, what? CSGO, please?
I guess that's just one of the map adjustments for Nuke.
Oh my god, he's getting naded to oblivion there.
Yeah, he gets killed off 11 to 14. We still have 5 more rounds, I believe, to play. Yes, 5 more rounds to play. Let's see, WORTEX now on
This is an interesting one, yeah. They are actually forcing into this one. I thought they should just do a full save there and maybe try to close the game out there, but
I'm guessing they want to surprise MALCO.
Could as well be.
Potentially work out, but we're seeing here no one's on the outside just yet. Steve just waiting close range. And he's going to stay here. Okay, so he's not pushing too far out.
Yeah, but no one is checking the yard from MALCO, guys, so... Okay, he just gave himself up. That's sad.
Okay, the resmoke coming from Phileb. It looks like some players want to push towards ramp. Take control there, but Phileb looking to place close range with the CZ. On the other side we're seeing, yeah, basically just the players waiting. The waiting game.
Yeah, and it's interesting that they are playing the waiting game without any players being on yard checking if anyone is flanking from CTs.
Okay, now the waiting game is over. They're going to move out towards ramp. Let's see if Phileb can find one, because there's going to be 4 players there. And he will see one. He tags Viscous down to 4 HP, but now the rotation should come in from the players. Doist, he's already ready on B site with the Deagle. The Molotov's coming through. Can he find the bomb planter? The smoke will come through. Yeah, he gets smoked off, and he won't be able to push through here. But with the Deagle, he managed to tag up one of the players. Lisplex almost went down there. And now the resmoke coming through. And still, yeah, just looking for the kills with Deagles, but Warden finds Fields. Let's see on the other side what's going to be the case. They're going to move in. They're going to take down Displex. And Warden from this position, he's going to see one. He's going to take down the player. Still looking for the vents. No one's peeking out. Irix can find the player. And Doista with Steek. Just looking, I believe, for the exits. Doist is going to go down, and Zeke can now save the AK. But will he manage to with 16 HP?
Yeah, once again with how the level is designed. Yeah, he's not even sure where to go.
Yeah, in the garage. He just should run in the garage.
Point. Yeah, okay.
Okay, no damage taken even.
Yeah, and this is super weird. Like I was saying, them forcing in but not getting a kit. If you are going for a retake, like what's the point there?
So now at least they managed to save the AK on Steek. And when we've seen what Steek can do with it. So maybe a more surprise incoming from WORTEX. They have the AK ready. We can see Warden already. Yeah, just rushed out, takes down one. Looking for the second, although it just Phileb with the kill. But there is Viscous to take the kill back. And here on the outside, Steek is going to see the player and going to take down Irix. So 2 against 3 situation. As Fields is rotated all the way through ramp. The bomb is planted, and Steek finds one more. 2 against 2, and there is Fields with the kill on Figley. And Figley had like 30 or how many HP, but the USPS takes him down, and only Viscous now left. He has tons of utility. Like how he can, I bet he can't even use it without getting killed off.
Yeah, that's true. Just because how now there's no window in the hut, so now they know where he is.
Yeah, and they're pre-firing the angle. They don't have the kit. Did you check the time? Will they manage to defuse this one?
Nope.
It feels like they can, because only now I believe the 5 seconds started. Yes, 15-12. The anti-eco.
Yeah, this is a round they take like.
Weirdly enough.
Okay, CSGO.
It is looking pretty tough for MALCO at the moment. Although we can see Warden getting closer towards that 30 bomb. So he's having a field day.
Yeah, but once again, WORTEX guys just taking around now. If they manage to lose now, it is once again their economic reset, so this could play in MALCO's hands for the overtime.
Okay, and now let's see one more time. The aggression this time does not work out, as Viscus managed to find Steak. WORTEX, they're doing this so many times. They're always so confident about this position, but now MALCO, they go towards yard, they take him down. Here we can see on the outside, not too much action, and now the grenades will come through. Let's see if Fileba can find anyone. This M4 could be pretty tough. He's gonna see, and he's gonna get Irix. On the other side, this was getting flashed. Warden with the kill on Fileba, so they get the player on the outside. And instantly Krasner rotating that towards that position. We can see MALCO, they're just getting the kills, getting back, playing this one slow. As we expected, as we saw last week, I believe.
Yeah, now they just are going to gather up and go towards one of the sides. Maybe Warden going the first, so as the sacrificial, I'm just going in. Someone is going to trade him, so.
And we can see what's happening here. They're going to head towards ramp, and let's see if they check fields. Will they see him? If he stays hidden for long enough, he's going to see one player, and he already takes the shot. But here with the spray, he can't take anyone down. As we're going to see Krasner rotating, but Krasner with one takedown. And can he find more? But yeah, just the positioning from this guy, he instantly gets away.
They left the bomb on ramp, so.
And they even left a bomb on ramp. Let's see, they're going to pick it up.
Yeah, 20 seconds left, so.
And we did see like how fast rotation came in from WORTEX.
They are both down. Damn, this is so harsh. When is going to be shut down? At least it should be. From Viscus, yeah, he's checking it, so. It's a free planet and Krasner can't do anything here.
Yeah, and from the outside we're going to see a player come through.
Dropping the pistol even.
Yeah, and the Molotov, Krasner steps into the Molotov. He managed to get away from it, 23 HP left, but he burns down in the flames anyways. Goes to pushing out, he finds one, but there is Figley with the kill back. And as you mentioned, they lose this round, and we could be looking at overtime.
Yeah, just look at the money now for WORTEX, guys. This is kind of an interesting one.
Steak feels they have it, and we saw before how they won the 15th round for their team.
Yeah.
Okay, so a shotgun for Krasner. Drop down from field.
Such a random buy now.
Yeah, and from where he's going to play it. They head into lobby, close. Looks like it. Here the Molotov coming through, but he's going to push out, and there is kill against Irix. That's how you use Max 7. That's how you use it.
What was that?
Exactly, and we're going to see now Fileba playing from the secret. Steak checking if he can see anyone outside. The Molotov's coming through. Fileba pushed out, even 2. And here Krasner from this position, the Max 7 could shine. Let's see, it could potentially be Fileba finding now the next skills for his team as he finds this box, and he found the bomb.
And he gets away even.
And if he's going to repeat, he can find kill. He's going to find one more. Fileba, what are you doing? He almost ran out of bullets. And now only 4 bullets left. He managed to get away, 16 HP, and he now goes down. And Figley with Viscus, you can see how low they are. And they have the bomb, and they're going to go towards B site, but you can see how slow they are about this. They're allowing players to rotate. So see, they decide to drop in.
Yeah, at least Viscus has a smoke. Okay, Figley had a smoke as well, so.
It's going to be Viscus finding one. And now pushing forward, Fields with the Deagle. He's going to see the player. There's one player down. Figley, last man standing. His position is quite okay, but he already gets checked, although he finds Krasner. But there is Steak with the kill back. And you can see they only bought Max 7. And they managed to take the round. WORTEX, they're looking just so good. Unpredictable.
Yeah, like Steak having 5k, Fields with with 3k. Like, no, we don't need guns, just a Max.
Yeah,
Max
exactly. And just that push from, I believe, who was it? It was Krasner.
Or
Krasner. It was drop for Krasner.
Okay.
So Krasner just pushing in through the Molotov. I find the first thing that kind of throw off.
There. How is that even possible? Come on, Volvo.
Yeah. Max 7, the best weapon ever. We know that. But for now, I believe we are going to head into the break.
Yeah, but at least we know that Nuke is T-sided now.
Yeah, definitely T-sided. But now let's see which side is going to be the cobblestone, which side is going to team perform the best on, as we're now heading into the break. And after that, the next map.
I can never forgive Lattelecom for murdering our mother. I I've been cooperating, you're just not listening.
You're not listening to me.
Pasaules top seriāli. Skaties visas sezonas uzreiz visos tavos ekrānos. Shortcut films. Tikai 6 eiro mēnesī. Shortcut. Tu redzēsi.
You spray. You awkward. You're gold. Smell fresh all day with new Axe Gold Body Spray.
Rap out till I black out.
Hello and welcome back. We're gonna have the map now. Cobblestone between MALCO and WORTEX. We saw Nuke where we thought MALCO would take it, but in the end 16-13 WORTEX managed to take the victory.
And I actually think that Whiskas having the trouble at the beginning kind of like made MALCO crumble at the start, so they did not get the start they needed. So
yeah, and kind of helped WORTEX to start rolling. We know what happens when WORTEX starts rolling. They're just
12,
on point.
12-3 first half. So.
That's amazing showing, and we talked before, as at least I mentioned, that I'm thinking WORTEX should have the edge on Cobblestone, even though I know that MALCO, the core of the players of the team, that they like to play Cobblestone.
Let's just remember, WORTEX played against not like this.
16-9, I know, at least on one of the maps where it scores.
MALCO played Cobble against, who was it?
Wasn't it?
I think they won one and they lost one, so... Okay, we're heading into the knife right now.
And you want to start on CT side, is that correct?
I'm
never
not
know.
Gonna tell this
we
one
may never know.
I might always be wrong, so...
Yeah, and now let's see. So, MALCO, they have to redeem themselves. And I think this is a good map. We did see Warden, he got 30 kills last map. And he's the main AWP player. And on Cobblestone, it's very important to have a good AWP player. So now let's see who's going to take it. Fields, he still has 100 HP and he wins.
Yeah, 4 kills for him.
Great knife round for him.
Yeah, and they decide to stay, so MALCO are starting on T side.
Like, do you think MALCO is that kind of team that ignites on T side?
Yes, actually, yeah. So as we saw on Nuke, they were better on T side because I think like their players are kind of, I don't know, kind of like passive aggressive. They like to play passively, but once in a while they do their aggressive like flashes of aggressiveness. So and that is where they get their opponents off guard.
Now let's see, they have all 5 armors. Now tilt to the other side, Steak with the smoke and the flashbang. We're going to see IRIX playing in a pretty interesting position, waiting for someone to push through. Here he could potentially even see someone, although he misses the timing. And now one player was spotted in the upper. IRIX dropping down 74, but here Figli could potentially find someone, especially now when they will corner in Phileb. Phileb getting tagged up, 15 HP left for him. He's still looking for the kill, but he can't find it. The idea was good, but the execution there was not. But Krasner, he gets the headshot.
A jumping one, by the way, so...
And now...
And Doista has a nice position. He misses the shot.
Yeah.
That's sad.
And now it kind of... Okay, MALCO now have to figure out which side they want to go to.
And this is where you just want to maybe drop down in the drop zone with all the Glocks there. Just get the one kill there on Krasner maybe. And then you are splitting the sides, so to say.
Yeah, it looks like they want to split towards A. And here Krasner almost dropping down, but here the jumping shots, they kind of take down the players. And only Steak and Doista will be left alive. 2 against 4 as they're now trying to move into the site. But yes, with the USPSs, they do have a smoke, but they want to use it for the bomb. There's going to be IRIX with one, IRIX with the second, and 3 kills for him in the first round. 4 players left alive. Good start. I like the fact how they position themselves in the pistols, like putting IRIX just solo at the moment in middle, and having players rotate towards the lower part of mid. Just kind of making WORTEX feel uncomfortable in their own positions.
Was, once again, I would say maybe a misplay from WORTEX guys, because Doist was kind of like not doing anything in this corner right now, and Philebe was dead already just when they came into middle.
Really going forward, the flash as well. Steak fully flashed, but he managed to tag up 2 players, and now with the Deagle, Doist looking for the kills. But he just has to get back, and let's see will he do that. He tags up the players, and they're still so tagged. You can see how low they are. The pistols could work here. It's going to be Dislas going down, and Doist just showing what he can do. The kills are there, and Viscas does not check the corner, and he gets taken down by Philebe. The force, it looks like it's going to be victory for WORTEX. If IRIX doesn't do some magic with the 6 HP and Mac 10 in your hands.
Yeah, and even still now, being so disciplined, not peeking into him, just playing the bomb. closing all the angles he could come from. Yeah, and only now they are like repositioning to check long.
But yes, instantly Philebba was there. He was checking long, A as well as the middle. Takes the player down, so they saved.
Insta buy from Irix there.
Yeah, he just wants to get this round over with, because we usually see like if you lose, if you win the first, you lose the next one, you force in the third one no matter what. You just want to stop the enemy players.
Yeah.
And here is what MALCO is doing.
Yeah, and everything is on Irix here to find the kills. All the other guys, okay, Displex has the head armor, so there should be a duel here just going together.
And Steve goes down because he did not see Viscas just jump over. He was shoulder peeking.
And you can instantly see Irix calling to rotate towards B more or less, because this forced a rotation from CTs. And Stick even giving a question mark in the chat like, what was that?
Oh, not only that, we can see Warden taking down Krasner. He was taken down on platform. And just insta headshot from Warden as Krasner peeked out. So now 5 against 3. At the moment, just looks so back and forth. You can see that at least the WORTEX, they had their utility, since they say like, I believe 1 or 2 AKs even.
Yeah, but still look how spread out they are. So once the push comes in, Fields is the only guy. Okay, he's even, okay, now he's not backing off, so he is still running around.
Yeah, Viscas misses the opening shots. Now head into window, but there is Doista. Kind of a mistake, I want to say, from Viscas. Basically putting your head into the frame for enemy players in their fields. He can't do too much, as you mentioned, when they swarm the sites. They just get taken down, and Doista was not there for the party. As if the push would have been a bit more later for MALCO, then Doista could possibly do something on platform. Yeah. Now I can see just this kind of situation.
And the guys on B did not survive for too long as well, so. But yeah, this is basically how you play T-side on Cobblestone. You get 1 or 2 peaks and you just like spread the CT defense apart, so then you have the numbers advantage and it's just easy to take sites.
Let's see if WORTEX decide to hide this time, hide in the sites, make MALCO come to their positions, as they don't have, I thought they at least would buy like 1 flash or something for the situation. That was I was going to say, like stay in sights when they push in, just flash out and look just for the kill, just chaotic. Because that, I believe, could kind of help them.
Yeah, even Viscas being a princess here.
Yeah, waiting in the corner, but Warden already opens up the B sights, and the push we can see is a bit faster now, as Warden is still trying to peek. They're not going too far. Now potentially could be Fields here with kill. He did see the barrel of the player. And Warden, will he peek out? He has to know where the player is.
Yeah, the game of patience.
Who is going to do what?
Yeah, this...
Seriously, Fields, he takes down 1, but there is Warden at least to trade it back. As now they have Philebba and Steak ready towards B. And the Eagles will come into play. Steak with the USPS instantly getting taken down. Warden already 3 kills in this round of the kills from the enemy team. Now Philebba just still waiting, and he sees the player on the platform. Does not see the bomb planter. Could potentially see him now as Philly takes down Doista. And Philebba, he's just going to look for the kill. Although he already gets pushed. Now he can just tag up the player 2 times, but there is one more time. Figley just boosting himself up, taking the kill, and 3-1. MALCO do not allow WORTEX to establish on that forced buy victory.
Yeah, and here finally comes the buy from WORTEX guys, but as you can see, just not too much of utility. Even Krasner having to go for UMP and Doista for Famash just to get utility rolling. This is where you want to maybe change the pace of the game, just go in maybe 2 drop zone as they are right now, just challenge.
It's going to be Philebba with 1, but Iris gets the second one. Krasner is ready, and Krasner with the UMP finds the player, and now we're going to see Warden going down as Fields was right behind the smoke. And he through the smoke, almost taking down the player, so close. The smoke will come through, and now Krasner gets taken down, but there is still Displex alive, 1 against 3, and he sees, did he actually see Krasner there? Was it just him shooting bullets that gave his position away? Dig from the front, Doista from the back lines. And we can see Displex with 18 HP. He has to be careful, especially now if he decides to push even through the smoke.
Yeah, and Doista is not even staying there, so...
Weirdly enough.
Yeah, I was about to call like this is a short round now. But they are giving the space to Disciplex to play around. And if he does get the kill on Steak, this is an open one, I would say.
Okay, but Steak managed to find the player. I was thinking as well, like, are they really just giving that much room, or they're just trying to make Disciplex seem like he's safe? He can move in, then like an easier kill. It's not peeking, not going in.
Yeah, but the idea was nice. Okay, field.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So yeah, the idea was nice from MALCO. Just one more guy on drop was needed there to once again refrag Krasner with the UMP.
You can see this time MALCO, they had 4 players towards middle, still waiting for the aggression, and WORTEX players, 2 of them are towards long. Here potentially something should happen as IRIX is still lurking, making some noise towards B, has used all of his utility if he had any. And here Viscous he's not peeking out. So yeah, MALCO, they're just waiting for the aggression, as you mentioned before, just get the peaks and then you can spread out the CTs around the map. And exactly what they're trying to do here.
Yeah, they just have to get the refrags here. Maybe Molly even doised out if you have one.
Now they're going to push in, but Doist comes out and he gets one and he gets the second one. Great positions, we already seen this. I know that I can't remember which team was it that did this. It was just perfect play from them. And here Figley, will he find the player in the middle? He tags up Steak. Now Steak can get patiently back. As now the bomb will come forward. You can see it has to be Disciplex who pushes forward and makes the play here. So that does not happen. It will be really tough for MALCO to take the A side. And there is Fields with the kill on Disciplex. As I said, and Figley still looking for the opening on A side. It looks like this is going to be the case. They're going to push out forward. Okay, Figley did hear the guy. Fields there, and Fields, he loses his life. He had a shotgun in his hands. Not the best weapon of choice, but there is Steak with 2 kills, both of them going down. And 3-3. As the game at the moment is just in anybody's hands. You can see at a few rounds, like WORTEX just playing perfectly, picking off MALCO one by one, and then there's MALCO at the other rounds just doing the same thing.
It's just weird that MALCO were not expecting such a standard like crossfire towards long.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, being caught off guard by something so standard here. Yeah, this just boosts WORTEX's economy tremendously. You can just look at it. Already 3 rounds in, MALCO having an eco, so, and even next time around, I think they will not have an op, so.
Now we're seeing MALCO, they try to open up things, just like staying close range towards platform, waiting for some kind of a push to come through. Nothing like that happened, and here Phileb is now the guy who has to change the game, as now the players will drop in. He sees them, instantly rotates back, and they don't have the second player. But they do have Doist, who's already rotated, and Philebe taking the other position. You see they're even going to get boosted back.
Yeah, because the bomb is dropped in T-lobby, so...
They really miss it. Very unfortunate.
And now Figley is tasked with getting the bomb and rotating towards A, I think, yeah. So they are going to maybe try to split A, as I'm calling. Viscous is already dead there, so...
Yeah, he pushed through the smoke and Steak was ready. Steak was ready for a player to push through there.
Yeah, and now Warden should maybe do something, like take off the attention from A push, as he is trying to do right now, I think. But he gets shut down instantly as well.
Now here Doist with the kill, and IRIX with Figley now pushing out, but they don't see, and they get killed off by a player from the side who was on the house. 4-3, as WORTEX are looking pretty good now.
Yeah, still look at the money, like, MALCO can buy the AKs, the armors, but still, utility is kind of not there.
Yeah,
they can do the smoke execute, yeah, towards B maybe, but look at WORTEX's utility. They can just smoke and molly off for days. And finally there is an op for Steak. He's playing the most annoying angle ever.
Yeah, because you can see him only just for a glimpse, and that's it. And here we're seeing MALCO making noise towards B side. Warden staying, so he's going to player to try to catch out the rotations, as it looks like it's going to be pushed towards the A side. And Doist from the Batman. Let's see what he can do here. As Steak even is checking long here. So this could be a surprise position for MALCO.
Let's just wait and see. Okay, Fiegel and Whiskas have 2 smokes, so they could be just smoking off doors and maybe balcony here and then going in, but Doist and Steak are in such a good positions.
Yeah, Steak missed his first opening shot. The smoke kind of missed, I want to say. He's gotten seen, but Doist, he gets one. Switch his position, the flash will come through. Steak managed to get away, and now with Tia playing from close range from the site, he's going to get pushed around, and it's going to be Feely with an instant kill. Phileb looking for the things, but he can't find any, as Irix is the guy who takes him down. So now 2 against 4. Still Fields looking for the shot. He's going to find one, but there's this with the kill back. You can see how fast everything changes as Figley finds the last player. 2 kills for him, and 4 against 4.
Yeah, and that was kind of a misplay from Phileb, like not jumping off the balcony and helping, I believe, Steak, who was still alive with the op, so... Yeah,
and the fact that as well, like MALCO, they were not smoking, as you mentioned, like the doors or the balcony. I thought the balcony was like, you have to smoke it. As they moved out, they smoked off long. So they had an idea in mind, but still pretty risky moves, I have to say, from MALCO.
Yeah, but pays off in the end, so now it's super important for them to once again win around. Okay, Warden finally opens up things with an AWP.
Yeah, and there was Krasner with the AWP playing, peeking towards B platform.
Yeah, and this once again plays into what I was talking about, just getting the first kill now, spreading out the CT defense. So now there's only one guy doisted towards A. But this is super weird that no one is checking A from MALCO, guys, and he could just go with the flank now and call in a B player from MALCO.
So that's going to be the case here. The players are kind of ready. It's going to be Fields with the AWP checking drop zone, and now Phileb with 1 kill, but Steak, he managed to find 2. There's all both players going down in the drop zone. Fields still left alive, but he gets the flick onto Irix, and now only Vorden left, and Fields with 1 more AWP shot. So Krasner didn't do it, but Fields did it.
Yes, once again, just calling out the misplays from MALCO. Like, you are getting the first kill. Yeah, there is advantage for you, but you should wait for pushes like that from, who was that, Doiste?
Yeah.
From May, yeah, just gathering all the information and giving it to his teammates so they know it's a B push. So
MALCO one more time looking to break the economy of WORTEX, as it's going to be Doiste ready. Here is going to be 1 kill for him. He's looking for more, but he runs out of bullets and switches out to an USPS. The grenade will come through, deals some damage, but can he find the kills? He's going to find, oh my goodness, 2 kills, and Phileba comes in here for help. And Fields with the AWP, taking down Irix 6-4. So that was a forced round for MALCO. They wanted to be aggressive. As you mentioned, they like to switch up the pace of the game time to time.
Yeah, but in a forced round, like, I don't think so. This is what you have to do when you get all, like, 5 AKs. Just, you have no utility, okay, just go in and trade all the frags. And get maybe the advantage in that way. Yeah, as of right now, it just looks like MALCO have no real game plan, so something worked for them in the beginning of the half, but now it's all WORTEX.
Definitely is, and I like the positions that WORTEX, they're constantly switching things up. We saw before, like, Doiste being the only guy in the A, now it's going to be Steak, the only guy in TA site. And they're sticking with the field top, which I also like.
He saw the gun. Okay, he didn't actually, so. There's no flash, so they are just going in dry now.
Maybe Fields with 1 AWP kill, Krasner with the 2nd, and here with the AWP, he's gonna miss, but now Krasner pushing forward, although it was all about Doiste there. 3 kills, 7-4, and now we're gonna see the buy round, but no AWP for MALCO, and I thought, we saw before, Warden opened things up on B with the kill on the AWPer, but we saw then, like, it didn't work out in the end, as you mentioned. They're like not capitalizing on that kind of an advantage, not checking behind, and here no more AWP.
I'm still expecting a pace changer from MALCO, guys, because the slow play is definitely not working for them.
Here Fields did not get the opening, as he almost got lucky there against Displex, who was not expecting for a player to push out. Let's see, who is it? It's Figley boosted up. Waiting for something that he can see, because he can see there above the smoke. If any of the players decide to boost up and try to check if they can see anything as well. Now we're going to see Displex going down as 2 players even pushed forward.
Yeah, and he does get the information that there are 2 guys, but okay, Figley instantly gets the first kill there.
But there is still Label with 1, and he drops down. The player is so low, and Steak's still waiting. They know where he is, and he gets taken down. And now 2 players for the retake. We can see Viscas, he is low. This could potentially work out, especially the fact that now Doiste, he's behind everyone.
Yeah, and Figli has to run with the bomb, so now no one is covering flank. So Doiste can just get out here for free.
Let's see, as NB Fields going down, as Viscus was ready for a player to be there. And here Doiste just looking for the headshot. Can he take it? But there's going to be one more player pushing forward, though he almost finds Warden, but Warden is there with the kill back. And we can see the money on WORTEX, they still have it. They can still go for a buy. Let's see what if they change the pace of the game. Do you think maybe CT is being a lot more aggressive, maybe on ramp? As we've seen before, just deep smokes into the platform.
And now here comes maybe their kind of pace changer with the two ops.
Oh yeah.
One towards A, one towards B. Steak going for that mid. Okay, there is a smoke already, so still he's not seeing anyone, and Fields is just playing around long on B.
Fileba almost, I think he was spotted there, but he managed to survive, luckily for him.
Oh, what a shot.
What was it? Was that a flick?
Yeah, and through the door even.
Yeah, that's just Steak with his op. Now see, it looks like it's going to be pushed towards B site. What can Fields do here? As the resmoke will come through, Warden will probably get through undetected. And now Fields with the op. He's not checking that angle. It's going to be Warden with the kill. Now moving forward. Will there be any information gathered as Krasner? He's ready for the players to come through here. And with the full flash, he will take down Irix. And he was fully flashed there. Very unlucky for the England leader of MALCO. Here Figli did see a guy there, but now Steak with the op. He comes away from the A site and already opens things up, pushing forward. Viscus going down, and Warden with the op. He's going to take down Fileba. He's going to look for more players, but they're going to push them from both sides. One player is real close. He managed to get away, but he's trying to pull out the CZ, and Doiste at 15 HP takes him down. As this looked like a pretty good round for MALCO at the beginning.
Yeah, and once again, the economic reset for MALCO. Taking one round and instantly getting shut down in the next one. So, yeah, this just once again plays into what I was talking about, them not having a game plan, I would say. Just getting lucky rounds here and there, but nothing else.
And I really like as well, like WORTEX's defense, like how they are playing it. You can see the rotation, they're just so fast, so smooth. If one player leaves one position, they have the second guy on it. Like any HP changes, they check it, they change their position one more time.
Yeah, okay, here comes the flashes from Irix.
They're going to move through Krasner. He'll be seen, but he's going to get one, and he does not even get the players. There's going to be Fields going down, as Fileba was the guy who got at least one of the players. And there was the bomb now into the side, dropped down.
Oh my god, Irix kills Figli.
Oh, and Irix is going to be the only man left alive. He has to now make his mistake right, but now it's going to be Steak with the kill as we head into the last round of the first half. And MALCO, they want to have a full buy, but you can see what kind of buy they're going to have.
Yeah, this is the last round. Yeah, it's so hard because we have not like seen too much of Cobble, I would say, in our league. But when we see it, like, it's super rare to see teams actually knowing how to play it. It kind of looks like they think they know how to play it, but I don't know. Because I still think that this side is the more advantageous side here on Cobble, if you know how to play it.
No, see the grenades coming through. Irix still trying to peek towards the middle, still trying to find the opening. But no information will be gathered there.
Yeah, and this is a nice position from Fields. Boosted. Near this statue. This is a nice angle.
Yeah, through the legs, not the first position you would see or check that fast.
And once again,
free kill.
There is no execute because MALCO have no smokes, basically.
And this is just a deja vu for me. I already seen this Fields dropping down because of the flash checking this position, but this time Figli opens up the B site as he takes down one, still Krasner into the site, takes down one of the players, and there's going to be now more from actually MALCO who take down two, and now have taken the control of the site. Steak getting dropped down to 24. As this is the last round, they are definitely going to go for the retap. There's going to be Figli with one, and now Doiste pushing forward. He's going to be left 1 against 3. There's a player on platform, one near Chicken Hut, and one near the site. Let's see Doiste with the op.
Yeah, even getting the op here, he just knows it's not doable.
And here he gets taken down by Displex. 9-6, as MALCO at least gets some rounds, 6 rounds, that's not too bad. But we did speak before that their T side was looking kind of stronger, and this kind of could be their more advantageous side.
And you are still saying not too bad, but still, as I was saying, it looks like they are just getting lucky rounds. Yeah, not based on what they did, just getting maybe the frags here and there. But overall, WORTEX definitely looking better here.
And one more thing I wanted to say about WORTEX that we saw them like the usual long default cross. Although let's check the first round.
And with the smoke, it looks like the smoke is for doors and the molly is under the balcony there. Okay, they are.
Figley with one ward and still waiting. He gets checked, he gets instantly taken down. This was still looking for the kills, gonna find a player and now look for more. As we can see how far Philip has already gotten. He has the information and you can see where Steek is.
And he's even checked actually. That's super weird.
Yeah, and he got.
And now they will not expect Irix to be in the back. Okay, Doist is actually checking it. So.
But Irix wins this duel, pushes forward. They still have Phileb and Steek ready to fight. Maybe one more time a crossover. Phileba will get the kill, and now he's gonna get pushed out forward. There's gonna be Displex with the kill back, and now Steek's gonna be last man left alive.
Yeah, and they did see him towards B, so they could still be expecting him to be there. But yeah, now the jig is up, and he has to clutch it.
And he can't. So it's gonna be Displex with 3 kills, and MALCO getting their 7th round. I didn't finish. WORTEX, they're like the crossfire was used like I believe like 2 times in that half. The same like as boost position. The crossfire on long.
Yeah.
As well the boost position where they put on Doist on Batman as well like 2 times. So they're using those positions, but like rarely in MALCO they can't predict it.
Yeah.
And they're not waiting for it. And not always they're checking them. Now Displex almost got Doisted there, but Doist still managed to get some damage in, but in the end going down. And now Viscus, he could potentially get 2 kills here as he was spotted, and he takes down 1, but Fields is there with the kill back. And already Figley now waiting into the drop zone. Well, now we can see how spread out WORTEX players are. As looks kind of towards B, I'm guessing.
And Warden only has a CZ. Okay, he gets 1 at least.
And information that the bomb is as well as there as well. And now Fields with Krasner, they're going to rotate both players through long, and Irix, he expects that.
Yeah, he even calls in the rotation.
And here he goes down. The rotation was needed. Figley is still waiting. Someone pushes out from middle. He was not spotted just yet, and here he takes down the bomb, and now they know where the second guy is. So let's see who's going to take it, where it's going to be Fields, where he's going to play from, and it's going to be Displex in the end. The guy who rotated with the kills as the score now 8-9. The first 2 rounds won.
Yeah, and once again we can see Krasner saving for the op. I think so. Okay, now he buys a deagle. Then why were you saving the last time around? It's super weird once again. Maybe they realize they do not need the op on the T side, so.
Well, I think they want to disrupt MALCO, and I believe op could possibly help, but then at the same time, like just having all the AKs on those players.
Yeah, maybe it just shows that they are preparing to do something fast. Or maybe some kind of execute towards one of the sides. Just spamming the smokes there, both middle and long, and getting all the kills.
Yeah,
even the
easily.
last
And one more time.
I think no one saw no one there in this round, just the smokes. And here come the 5 AKs. We did not see any execute from MALCO guys, even not the default like the smoke walls towards B, because that just showcases how not well prepared they are at this map, I would say. And let's just wait and see if we see anything.
We see something, as Warden did find already the first player, Steek.
Yeah, and actually I just remember that is how Steek liked to play that one position as well last week, I believe. So he was also just jumping down, getting the flicks. So getting the taste of his own medicine there.
But for now we can see MALCO, okay, 4 players towards B, as now is going to be Displex rotating. As Irix does hear some action towards A, and the bomb is still dropped towards A long. Now here potentially it could be Irix finding the kill, but the UMP against AK, he's going to go down. Now it's going to be only Displex left. At least they have the player there on A. But Irix, yeah, he just wanted to find the opening with MP9.
He had to like wide peek it, just to like let Doist go farther away. But yeah, Doist is kind of like faking towards A. Throwing some flashes, the smoke towards doors, so And even now, Warden is kind of thinking about rotation.
No, he stays because he heard the smoke come through the drop zone. And here's going to be Figley with one, but he goes down to Krasner, and now Warden with the op. He has to be the man of the site, as only now Viscas will be ready, and he goes into the drop zone. They have no idea where Phileb is, and now Phileb will see the head of Warden because he can take easily the player down. He's going to change his position, but there's going to be Doista with the kill. Phileb, okay, Doista with one more, and Viscas managed to survive with 1 HP. But 1 against 2, and from this position, there is no way he can do it. And exactly, there's going to be Doista with 4 kills in that round, as WORTEX, they don't allow MALCO to take the lead, as they do it. 10-9, as we head into 20th round.
Yeah, and Doista being the one pulling the weight on Cobble with 21 kills. He really wants to close this one out 2-0 for his team.
On the other side, we can see Viscas as well. His ping is so good, 5, and still only 8 HP. So maybe, yeah, as you mentioned before, like his illness could...
Here come the smokes towards B, by the way. The quick ones, the VP ones, I believe.
I believe Figley was seen. Yeah, he was seen exactly. He's still looking for the kills. He can't find them. He runs out of bullets, but he now hides in the smoke. And now Viscas pushes out. He finds Doista. He's going to push through the other smoke as well with the AK in his hands, but he had to reload it. So very unlucky for Viscas, as now last player left alive will be Irix. He finds one, and he did see the other guy as well, and he can't find the kill. He has to reload. There's already a guy coming from behind lines. Teak with the kill, 11-9, as now it's going to be a buy round for MALCO.
Yeah, and
what we see in the ops.
This is how you change the pace of the game, just with a quick execute, just jumping out, and they might as well go for the same thing right now, because they are heading towards B, and I think it actually is, yeah, it actually is the same thing. They are throwing the smokes once again. So
this time Lattelecom is ready with the Molotov gets dropped down, and he finds the first kill, he finds the second one as well. And this kind of shuts down all of WORTEX's advantage that they had. And here pushing forward with the Mac 10 Krasner, he's in pretty bad position. Although he does manage to get away from at least one of the players, but Displax is there to punish him. Still 5 players left alive for MALCO. This time they were definitely ready for the push. As now they're going to see Viscas going down into the drop zone. And now Irix focusing on it. So this could be a push towards the A side here. Players are kind of ready. And it's going to be Warden just in the perfect position to stop them. But
he's not anticipating anyone from door, so he could be going down. Yes,
so just one tap there. The bomb is now going to rotate. But Phils has to be careful. He has to hold the side solo with 56 HP. Has a Molotov. Now he has to be ready to check all the angles that CTs could come from. And let's see. So it's going to be Fields finding Irix. What a play from this guy, although he now goes down to Figley, and Zeke will manage to plant the bomb. Survive it, but can he clutch as he picks up his head, and there's going to be Figley with the second kill of his 11-10. Just as close game as on Nuke. Yes. So I'm not saying MALCO are doing something too wrong. They're capitalizing on the mistakes that WORTEX make.
Yeah, and this is nice thing from MALCO, that they know how to shut down a rush like that.
Yeah.
So this just is not giving the WORTEX the edge kind of. They are now knowing that, okay, MALCO guys do know how to play against some kind of like this. So Irix just putting down the Molotov there, so no one had the smoke because they used smokes for the execute. So that's really smart from Irix.
And only 2 players push through. He gets 2 kills, and the game can go on from there. But let's see now if the game will go on as Warden. He's going to be aggressive towards long. Well, he's just waiting in this corner for the close push. He has to be careful. There are players waiting for him to come out. Even 3 of them. Okay, only 2 now at the moment. AK and a Deagle. And let's see if they're going to come his way. Warden trying to spray down player, but Doista wins this duel, and he was the only guy on A site. Very unfortunate. As we can see, they will have a lurker as well if they take the A side control. They still haven't taken it, and we can see already 2 players rotating. Although now they're kind of moving in. See the smokes, the flashes coming through. This kind of allows MALCO, with the slow setup, allows them to take their positions.
Yeah, but you can once again see how spread out now the CTs are. So any single kill could give WORTEX the edge to just take the site instantly. This is a nice position from this Plex actually, because he is getting baited in by Figley from the site. And now they are, I think, going for the information play. Okay, Figley actually smokes it, so
this has to be ready. as he did saw smokes coming out. And now it's going to be actually Krasner finding Figley, now pushing forward. Displex finds one. His position is compromised, and Fileba finds Viscas, the player on rotation. So just the setup from WORTEX was just so perfect that they'd find everyone.
Yeah, kind of Navi-like play, waiting for the last 20 seconds and then going in. And
you saw MALCO, they got impatient, they were looking for information, and it did not pay off. The only thing he can do now is save. So he could potentially drop down maybe a Deagle for some of his teammates, as they will go for an eco. Or he can save for the op one more time. It could be something that changes things, especially like quite possibly with the crossfire, just having the op player on long, then the other guy like with any other weapon, just waiting for them to push through.
Yeah, maybe at this point, I think what's needed is Warden having an op to shut things down, maybe towards middle, maybe towards B, even maybe getting boosted like up in the drop zone, getting first kill, running away. So they are not like, I think, like doing proactive things. They are still playing kind of passively, just doing the usual. Okay, Steak pauses the game.
And one more thing that they're not like surprising WORTEX at any point. We see WORTEX with like weird things like we saw before in Nuke, like Krasner just having the Mag 7, pushing into lobby, just getting the kill. They surprise MALCO.
Or having the shot once again, towards B. So that's what I'm saying. Yeah, it feels like MALCO are doing like the standard plays that everyone knows, like these RCTs are doing. So there's nothing WORTEX are not expecting.
And now we're going to see the op on Steak. Did he have it before? He did not have it before. Let's see, did he lose it? So we're going to see, we saw before like Steak, he was the guy who picked up the op before, I believe, like on T side mainly, and then Fields was the CT opper. And now we're seeing Steak with the aggressive op. I'm really looking forward where he's going to go to.
Yeah, and this is actually weird that they are picking now the op when they should know that MALCO will have a eco or kind of a force. So if he misses a shot where he is headed, he could go down.
And now the pause is off. At least I believe technical timeout for WORTEX, right?
Yes.
See if they have everything fixed. Can they get me back into the game? Zai is going to be the man with utility.
Once again, the smokes come in.
Or they're going to go for the fast push with the op.
Or maybe this is finally a fake.
Yeah, let's see. The smoke will come off. The grenade as well. Iris can do a lot of damage here. He's such close range, but he was already spotted. He was seen. He gets taken down. And now Viscas with Displex. What can they do? They open up the sights real quickly, WORTEX. And the retake just looks impossible for MALCO.
And this is actually so smart from WORTEX guys just to pull off this one once again when they know that MALCO do not have the guns. So they are kind of ensuring already the round with just doing the execute and running in and just gunning. Steak has to be careful actually not to go down here. He is alone, no one is even helping him. That's weird. Okay, he should be heading towards drop. Just he's still challenging it.
Yeah, free kill for Figley, and he looks like he will manage to save the op here. Warden with the P250 save, and even maybe some exits for Figley, although he managed to run away. I believe he did, but he's still getting pushed. Will he check anyone? No, he stays in a really good position, and he survives.
Yeah, and just look now, like, okay, Figley is going to give the op to Warden, and just look at Warden. If he gets some, like, I don't know, 2, maybe 3 kills, then all the blame goes towards Steak there for giving up the op.
Yeah. Let's see if that's going to be the case, as he's going to stay solo on A, not even peeking towards long, playing from a completely different position. No flash coming through. Fileba, he flashes kind of himself. So no luck there. Molotov's coming through. I thought Viscas was going to push in and try to get the damage in with the Molotovs. I'll drop down. I still don't know why doesn't more teams practice the deep and smokes in the platform. I don't know if it was WASD or was it refused.
Yeah, that's actually true. I don't know it either, because that is kind of a most OP thing you can do as a CT.
Very unfortunate thing for Figley, as he had not the weapon out, and Iris as well, kind of switching that at last second, and there's going to be Warden with 1 kill, but he can't take anything else as Viscas. I think like 3 players in that round got caught off because they had a knife in hand, because they're just all the time switching weapons.
Yeah, bad habits.
Bad habits die hard, but let's see if MALCO will die hard, as they still need 6 more rounds, and only 6 rounds are left in this half.
Yeah, so now, if they do actually lose this one, we just know that their game against Refuse was kind of anomalous, so to say. Once in a lifetime, once in a league, maybe.
Once in a season, maybe.
Yeah, that's actually kind of true. At least it looks like to be the case right now.
At the moment, MALCO, they can't find the opening. Still, this was looking for the
struggling to get the kill on this Plex.
Weirdly
even
enough, struggling.
Now, like, I don't know, missing even 4 shots or something like that. So
yeah, something close to that one. And now Irix, did he hear the guy Krasner push out far out? Here the second smoke will come through. He's going to see the guy and he's going to take the kill. So at least finally, MALCO, they get the opening. We can see their money is not that good. Joyce finds this Plex in the middle, and already rotation coming through as they're looking to push actually towards the A site. So we're going to have Warden.
This is so smart from Joyce. He's slowing it down and he knows that no one's going to come from doors. Okay, now, okay, he does not win the fight against Irix.
And Irix is trying to get the AK.
But they do not know about Warden, I think. He could shut this all down.
Could be the case, but knowing WORTEX, they should check this corner. They just should.
Yeah, but
and now
he just sneaked it by like so carefully. And if Figli takes off the attention right now.
Let's see, anyone? Warden with 1, doesn't be Figli with 1, and now looking for the second. They managed to take it around. As you mentioned, just taking off the attention, Warden with the first, and Figli to close things out.
Yeah, a perfect crossfire from the Figli and Warden.
Nursing 14-11, the buy round one more time for WORTEX. Let's see if Steak will go for the up one more time.
Yeah, this is so much the same as it was on Nuke. Like 14-11, MALCO just giving us the hope once again, like, oh, we maybe can take this one.
Warden missing the opening.
Yeah, and then they are just going to do some crucial mistakes in the end. Let's just wait and see if that's the case once again here on Cobblestone.
Okay, so they're looking to take control of the platform. No one pushing out just yet. Could be Krasner, but Irix is ready close range now as the smoke fades. He's going to re-smoke it. And just one more time, play the patient game. The smoke comes out from the enemies. Irix gets past untouched, and here he even finds the kill against Krasner and managed to get back. Phileb is still checking if he can see anyone. There's going to be Warden with the kill on Doista. So only 3 players will be left alive.
Yeah, so only 1 smoke for Steak there. And now, once the molly comes in, they should know that it should be a B push. So, and Irix has a perfect position to shut it down, even if Whiskas misses his shots.
Yeah, so they change things up. This Plex now is going to come towards the drop zone to check it, and Figli can go to the other side of it. And as we can see, the players will all drop down into drop zone. So they understand that it's free. They're going to use this position to move out. It's going to be Figli. Okay, Figli, can he do something here? As Whiskas already went down, and Figli goes down as well. In this position from Irix, he was not spotted. He takes down 2 SD class man standing. He finds 1, and there's still 2 more players to find. But 1 has up, and 1 is really low. And here he did not see Irix, and what was that from Steak? He gets the flick, and he's gonna plant a bomb, and now up duel, Warden and Steak.
And he has a flash, so he could flash in the...
My God, Steak, what are you doing? He clutches it there in the end. I thought there's no way, he's not gonna check that position out, but still, and that flick on the player in the site. My God, 15-11.
Yeah, once again, it's interesting that MALCO guys got caught off by Phileba, who was down in drop zone. So this place was kind of looking at drop from the rock, but someone on B side was just not aware of the fact that someone is down there. So
this has managed to tag the player up, and that allows kind of Warden to push out, but I don't know if he was spotted. It looks like he was. As though he's pushing forward, he instantly sees him exactly. The information was there. And this does not look good for MALCO at all.
Yeah, once again doing the same. Like, nothing special, just playing the simple tactics.
Default positions, no boosts that I really was looking forward to seeing.
Yeah, no creativity, so to say, from MALCO guys.
At least this week. Let's see now the Molotovs, everything will come through. Irix, he is ready for the push. The flash yet to come out. Now the flash comes out. Switch position accordingly, and with the help of Figley, they managed to take 2 kills here. Now they're moving forward, but you can see they're just getting picked off, and Daysplex, last man standing, he has to go for a retake, and he's gonna get Phileba. He can look for more, but Steak with the off takes him down 16-11. Both of the matches were kind of close. The first one was a bit more closer.
Yeah, but so similar in a way.
Yeah, definitely. And the fact that you mentioned like MALCO, the luck aspect, I want to say, kind of played in their favor, but they managed to get some rounds off of WORTEX's mistakes, but WORTEX still looking strong.
Yeah, WORTEX taking this 2-0 is just like, I don't know.
Yeah, they are just looking scarier and scarier by the week.
Yes.
Like the all players, like you saw Zeke at the end of the game. Like what was those flicks like? Insane.
I'm still kind of disappointed in MALCO. I was like hoping that their win against Refuse was like, I don't know, finally them showing up, but
yeah, well.
Now it looks kind of grim once again.
Yeah, but there's a lot to learn, I believe, from those 2 games.
Hopefully.
Because you're playing against WORTEX and they're just textbook play.
Yep.
Everything else. But that kind of concludes the CSGO part of the day. Soon there are going to be a LoL caster sitting down and showing you what's going to happen. So be sure to tune into that one. I'm MV.
I'm GOEXANIMO.
And see you tomorrow.
Hello and welcome to the Baltic Esports League. Today you're joined by Cookie and the one, the only, Aroyd.
Thank you, thank you.
Today we started with CSGO. Now it's time for us to shine, the League of Legends squad. And let's get into the schedule to see how the week is going to look like. And yeah, take it away, Aroyd.
So the first games this week is going to be NACL versus Team Coinflip Gaming. Certainly an exciting match. The middle tier teams battling it out starting week 6. And moving on, it's going to be Surreal Gaming versus Public Enemy. Hopefully Surreal Gaming shows their true colors finally and takes some of the games away from Public Enemy.
Yeah, and later on we have Vegan Unit 4 play against Imantas 5. I'm really excited for that matchup as Vegan Unit 4 has been looking stronger and stronger every week. And yeah, Imantas 5 I wouldn't say have became better. They have just stayed as they have been all week, all season I mean. So interesting how that one will go out. And then of course Keep Yourself Alive versus Falcon Esports. How do you feel about that matchup? Definitely
the match of the week, as I will be playing facing one of the best Lithuanian teams, Keep Yourself Alive. Very excited. Not going to be underestimating them in these matches. Hopefully we'll have a good experience playing them.
Yeah, and to close out the week we will have Team Salma to play against Iron Wolves. Also a pretty hype matchup as Team Salmana have become really good, but I expect that Iron Wolves will take both of the games. Yeah, and to go deeper, let's get deeper into today's matchup. We will have NACL versus Team Coinflip Gaming. For the first game, NACL is going to be on the blue side, and Team Coinflip Gaming are going to be on the red side.
And so for the NACL matchup, it's Hahohi in top lane, Yes Arrow in jungle, Quattros going down the mid lane, and Cement and Truffier in bot lane.
And for Team Coinflip Gaming, we have Onyas in the top lane, Gnome in the jungle, Sportrace mid lane, and Clydex together with Riftwolf on the bot lane. And I expect these matches be pretty fast because yeah, Team Coinflip Gaming want to play those fast games. They want to go 1-3-1, have those winning matchups in the solo lanes, and try to just keep snowballing the game from there. And I think not give too much resources. Not give too much resources for the lanes in gank wise. Gnomes usually likes to just place wards and find out where the enemy jungler is and maybe try and counter gank.
Yeah, and I hope that NACL don't go for the Public Enemy style of gameplay, which they tried in previous weeks. For some reason, I want to see them on champions like Camille and other aggressive picks, and that will certainly be the way of play needed to be executed by them to win these games against Team Coinflip Gaming.
Yeah, and now we are in the champ select, so let's dive right in to see what NACL are going to ban away. As yeah, I expect them to ban some strong lane champions like Camille, something like Echo against Sportrace, and maybe force Team Coinflip Gaming on those team fighting compositions.
Yeah, and as we know, Sportrace has been showing a great Azir gameplay, so need to watch out for that as well as Team Coinflip Gaming like to go for that Caitlyn Azir, the long-range hyper carry type of team composition. So I'm looking to see Azir targeted here, and as I say that, it is banned out. So both of the mid laners so far banned for Team Coinflip Gaming. Haven't seen Sportrace on Swain yet, but we do know that's one of the strongest picks right now in this patch.
Yeah, it got picked against you last Friday, so you have a lot of experience playing against that one. Nearly banned out against Jestaro. So yeah, Gnomes doesn't want to enemies on some aggressive snowball champions. Wants to force them on something like some tank like Sejuani or something like that.
Yeah, and Braum banned out against NACL probably because Onyas wants to pick up his signature Ornn. They do not have the first pick, but it does not seem that NACL focus on picking up all Ornn for themselves anyway. So Braum, kinda, it's easy. It's a bit telegraphed ban. They do know that they want Ornn out. And yeah, it's a Camille ban as well, so Ornn is pretty weak against Camille, I'd say, because she can dodge out any CC or Ornn's ultimate. So let's see what Hahohi decides to pick up in the first pick.
Oh, the Kazakhs pick up for Jestero.
Yeah, and I mean, GNOME likes to play Kazakhs a lot, and they might take that into consideration. That's why they picked it. But I do like GNOME playing champions like Nunu and other supportive champions more, and as it is picked right now. And we do have information that Amumu is Zaya, so a very strong marksman right now, focused by a lot of teams so far. And yeah, I do not like that NACL take away the Kazakhs, because Nunu is still open, one of the key champions for GNOME, who is looking to set up the game for his teammates and just try to escort the mid lane and top lane so they don't have any problems.
Yeah, but I don't think I like that they picked Nunu so fast.
Oh, wait. I'm going to have to stop you there. Nunu is actually Rakan.
Oh, okay. So
very interesting.
So they go with the Rakan combo at the start. Riftwolf, I would say, is a really experienced Rakan player, so I want to see him on that. I haven't enjoyed watching him play these peeling supports that they have been forcing him onto, and now with the playmaking, I think that's one of the keys for success for Team Conflict Gaming.
And so the Zaya Rakan pick by Team Conflict Gaming is answered by Tom Kinch and Kaisa. So we do know that Kaisa is one of the strongest champions in the patch as well. Yeah, I do like the pick. I think the draft phase for NACL seems pretty strong so far. Tom Kinch is going to be able to save his teammates from Riftwolf's engages when he does play the Rakan. And it looks like Xinjiao. I haven't seen Xinjiao too much lately. What do you think about that pick?
Well, I think it has a lot of dueling potential, something like Jax, where you have a lot of dueling potential in the early game, and in the late game I think it's a bit harder to execute the pick, as it isn't so snowbally now, as it got nerfed a bit. And yeah, I think if it gets the lead in the early game, then it should be fine.
I do like Xinjiao when he's facing something like Kazakhs, because he can counter the engages or maybe like block off certain spots. When the Kazakhs go into invisibility, Xinjiao can just ult and be sure that his carries are safe, because you knock away everyone, even though if he's invisible or something similar to that. And Galio taken away from Spojes, it seems. I haven't seen him playing that champion as much. I do think that he's better off playing carries like Azir or Echo or something like that.
Yeah, we still haven't seen the top lane picks for both of the teams or the mid lanes, so the solo lanes are still to be decided. Most likely they'll just pick up the Ornn. Team Conflict Gaming will just pick up the Ornn and let Spojes have the counter pick in mid lane. And yeah, just Sion is still open, so that could be a pickup. Cho'Gath also is open.
Yeah, these drafts do seem a little sketchy for NACL or Team Conflict Gaming, as none of the strong top laners are countered yet. Like, as you mentioned, Sion is still open. No one is taking that into consideration. Also, they just banned out the Taliyah instead of Ornn, who is a big champion for Onya's. And it does seem like he's going for the Sion. Yeah, very safe, just because they banned the Cho'Gath, which is a good counter to Sion in lane. And that is answered by Shen, who is a good pick against Sion as well. That's going to be a good pair up together with Kaisa and Kazakhs. Shen really complements that kind of playstyle. And Orianna to close it out. Good combo together with Kazakhs as well.
Yeah, I do like NACL's composition, as they have a lot of protection for Kaisa. She will be able to do a lot in the late game, mid game parts of the game, as she has the Shen ultimate stand aside, or a stand united, I mean. She has Orianna's ball help, she has Tom Kench, and yeah, I think that she has all the tools to carry the game. It's going to be on her what she will be able to do.
But I do think that Kaisa won't be able to solo carry this game, just because we did see an Anivia pick as the last one for Spojes, and seeing an Anivia paired up with Sion, Xinjiao, Rakan, those champions can control the battlefield so well. So in a moment where Kaisa does finally pull the trigger and use her ultimate reposition in a team fight, that's it for her. They can swap their focus. Anivia can block off the rest of the team or zone off certain spots in the team fight, and Kaisa is very vulnerable in those situations. So it's going to be up to Cement to play out, pilot this champion as well as he can against champions that can control the battlefield so well, as I stated.
Yeah, and as the players are loading into the game, we'll have a small commercial break, so don't go anywhere, because we'll be right back with NACL versus Team CoinFlip Gaming.
You spray. You trip. You're gold. Smell fresh all day with new Axe Gold Body Spray.
And we are back into the game where NACL are going to play against Team Confirm Gaming. Both of these team compositions are team fighting with a lot of engage and a lot of disengage, I would say.
Yeah, it's gonna be really promising. This game promises to be exciting just because we can see champions like Kaisa and Kazakhs picked on NACL's side, finally seeing some aggressive picks that are complemented by Hahohi's ability to play Shen as well. So yeah, nothing too weird in these picks in this game, except for the Xinjiao maybe. That's a bit not too ordinary, I'd say. But overall, pretty standard. I do think Team Coinflip Gaming have a pretty strong lineup in this case. Their team fights are going to be really strong. They have the wave clear power and everything, so can't see much problems with the team composition they've made this game.
Yeah, so surprisingly, both of the teams have really good team compositions. Usually, there's some teams that win the draft phase and some teams that lose the draft phase. So this time, both of them, I would say, going even is just going to be on their skill and how they can play out their champions.
Yeah, they did notice, I see some pings coming out, they did notice that Kazakhs is starting bot side this time. Both of the junglers doing the red buff. Kazakhs is going to be a bit quicker clearing it out just because the bot lane was there to leash for him. But we do see Team Coinflip Gaming bot lane, Clydex together with Riftwolf pushing in very quickly. That's going to be a problem for Kaisa because her wave clear under the tower isn't the best, I'd say.
Yeah, and I guess Jester will look for early gank top lane to help out Hahohi.
Yeah, probably.
To get it, and yeah, so that he has his Stand United up and he can use it whenever he wants to, so he has the pressure in lane, and that would just open them a lot up. As well as I would say Gnome should visit the top lane as much as he can, so they can just negate Shen's map pressure.
Yeah, we can see Hahohi so far playing pretty well, dodging the skill shots of Anya's. So showing a lot of promise on the champion so far. Both of the junglers securing the scuttlers, it seems, not going for the gank. Both of the sites are covered. I do not like that Quattros didn't ward the entrance to the jungle in the bottom side river, as we can see Gnome already clearing it out at this moment.
Yeah, Jester will be answering that, also picking up, stealing away, so Mirror invades.
But none of them have the wards. I do not understand what the mid laners are doing with their wards this game, honestly.
Well, they are on
an engage. Yeah, Quattros forcing out his flash there, just because Gnome had the red buff, had everything to show his pressure on the champion. So yeah, that's a good thing for Team Coinflip Gaming so far.
Yeah, and Gnome's still staying on the bot side jungle, wants to help out mid lane and bot lane as much as
True Fear, flash forced out, Ignite goes down onto him, he's so low right now. Riftwolf pretty low as well, but Gnome looking to dive maybe at this moment of the game. The wave is coming closer and closer as he is multitasking, farming the golems while waiting for the dive to happen, and he's moving in. Let's see if anything happens here. He is forced back, but he does go onto Kaisa, but oh my god, he goes down. First blood for Clydex. He does secure the first kill. Will Gnome go out? The heal does go down onto him, but Cement doing a lot of damage onto him, but it's Yes Arrow to secure the kill this time. And flash away from Riftwolf. Yes Arrow will follow it up. Now Command Dissonance, giving movement speed to Riftwolf. Will he go out? Yes, Grand Entrance will save him this time. The Drake is not gonna reach him, and it's a 1-for-1 between Team Coinflip Gaming and NACL. A bit messy, I'd say, but yeah, it was really hard to keep track of everything that was happening. It did look like Hahohi forced out his teleport there as well, but did not finish it, as Onyas has it up right now.
Yeah, so that's a potential play that they can make. Use the teleported advantage to pick up Drake or something like that. And Inside Vision or Cladix still has his flash. He did not use that, as well as Spojas has his flash. But
the Shadow Assault onto Anya is doing so much damage. Will the Shen pick up the kill? The shield does seem to be enough, but the flash in, they will trade kills between each other. I do not agree with this play from Hahohi there. Still, a good kill for him, but he does not have the teleport, and the wave is stacking. It might go under the turret, but some pings coming out to mid lane. Truefair looks to roam there, but nothing much happening this time. And yeah, and we can see Anya is forcing out his teleport to hopefully get this wave under the turret of Hahohi. That's gonna mean a lot for him, a lot of minions lost for Hahohi.
Yeah, and bot lane meanwhile trying to freeze as much as they can, trying to deny as much as they can. Jethro is there to try and maybe help out and negate the freeze, but he is going to back off, pick up his Scuttle Crab, so nothing too much going there as the slow push bot lane starts to become even bigger.
Yeah, we can see that the lead for Clydex on the Xayah minion-wise isn't too big right now. So that's good job by Cement playing this matchup out so far. And we can see Yestaro moving towards Gnome here in the jungle, but he is spotted out by the wards. Will he get anything there? Does not seem so. Anyas is moving up. He has level 6 now. Stand United available for Hahohi as well. They'll need to look out for any plays to happen anytime soon.
Yeah, and just the bot lane getting pushed in all the time.
Engage onto Quatches there. It's going to be a small trade. It did seem that he will commit a bit harder to that, but Anivia not doing too much damage yet.
Yeah, still does have only the tier, so just wants to stack that as much as possible, as fast as possible. Truefire and Cement having a hard time bot lane as Truefire getting solo.
Yeah, they are looking for the dive, but no, does not seem so, as he just backs out, winning the trade. Happy with that. They do not underestimate their opponents. Don't go for the dive, as we saw Hahohi did when being in the fight against Anyas in the top lane. So very glad to see that they do not overestimate their abilities and play it out safe so far, as they are in control of the lane, it looks like.
Yes, Sport's looking to roam somewhere, but does not know that he is standing on a ward, so he is spotted out and nothing too much will happen from that. Clydex and Riffwolf both playing pretty safe, as they don't know where the enemy jungler is.
Gnome is moving towards top side. BC and against Unstoppable Onslaught landing on him, and Gnome now moving in to try to get a knock-up off, and he does. That's going to be a kill for him. So yeah, Hahohi just not playing with his vision well enough, and just gets punished for it instantly by Gnome and Anyas.
Yeah, and Quattrus is really aggressive in the mid lane, has been able to win the trades, as I think he has an easier time with that. You would have more experience on the mid lane matchups. What do you think?
Yeah, I do think when Xin Zhao isn't pressuring you as much, we did see that he was spotted out on top side. Orianna can be played pretty well into Anivia, doesn't cause much problems for her, as the wave clear difference isn't too huge, still manageable. And yeah, not much happening after that. Team Quackle Gaming do look like they're in control so far. And now Yestara moving into jungle, trying to set some vision, does spot out the blue buff, but Clydex and Riffwolf realize that and move in to try to stop his entrance. And Quattrus moving towards bot side as well. They do have the control of the river, so that's pretty scary for Team Quackle Gaming. They are spotted out though, so not too dangerous for them, I'd say, as it's pretty hard to execute a champion like Xin or Anivia in those circumstances, so they should just look to get objectives and not go for kills.
Yeah, but I think that they could have made the play there, as both mid lane and bot lane were pushed in under the turret. You know, Quattrus already had roamed, so they could have tried at least steal away the blue buff, or put a lot of pressure against Xin Zhao, but they did not opt into that, just played it safe.
Yeah, but it's pretty hard to try to pressure them like that when you can't go for kills. As I said, it's hard to kill Anivia or Xin Zhao because of their passive and Xin Zhao ultimate. And when you put yourself in a situation like that at the blue buff, Anivia can zone out a lot of positions in those cases. So it's very dangerous to move into the territory of Team Quackle Gaming when they have champions like that on their side. And Quattrus not having vision here, Gnome is close to him. When he gets walled off, is forced to flash over the wall. Not much happening. Whoa, Gnome flashing over the wall, gets hit by the Shaka. Yes, Taro is close, and Stand United goes on to him, and it's him going down this time. Very questionable from him, but meanwhile, Cement getting a kill. in the bot lane. Will they go down to Clydex? Does not seem so. Oh, but the feather call. Oh, flashed in from him as well. What is going on from Team Koiflu Gaming with these weird flashes going out?
Unlucky plays, unlucky circumstances. Yeah, Gnomes had the play in mind. He didn't have his boots finished yet. He thought that he had them finished, it didn't work out as it just didn't work out as he planned it to work out. But still, the play was there. I saw the play that he wanted to make. Just a bit of a misplay.
Obviously, yeah, and like Shen being level 6, it's just unlucky that the ultimate wasn't forced out earlier. Just you know, they'll get him next time, I'd say.
Yes.
It's
Maybe
okay.
Onyos said that they didn't ping out that Shen is 6, so they thought that he isn't 6
Yeah,
yet.
Onyos has to work on his ability to communicate with his teammates.
But yeah, while we are saying that.
Yeah, it does seem that Arrow goes down. Now it's Truppier up against Gnome in the Dragon Pit, but Riftwolf is close to... Yeah, that's not gonna be a kill for him. So he does go down. Looks like the Drake is going to go for Team Koiflu Gaming. And as we were commenting on the gameplay of Team Koiflu Gaming, they do come out ahead in this interesting play at the Drake Pit. They do secure 2 kills in the Drake in the process. So well played by the Latvians this time.
Yeah, and Gnomes again looking for roam, maybe dive bot lane as they know the True Fire isn't there.
Very interesting. He's gonna get sandwiched there. Will he go on to cement? Nah, he chooses to play safe as his boots are not finished yet.
Yeah, boots are not finished.
Have to take that into consideration, not having enough movement speed to engage.
But that is going to be the first Drake for them. And turret, I mean, first turret.
Yeah, first turret goes for Team Koiflu Gaming. So they are 3,000 gold ahead in the 12th minute. And Arrow moving around the jungle. Might have gone for Spojez there, but not gonna happen this time. Flash forced out from him as the Q was about to hit. So very safe play by him, by Arrow. I do admire ability to use your flash like that, but he does not have it anymore. But the boot difference there. If he had those boots, Xinjiao, he could have caught up to Kha'Zix. Oh, Shockwave lands onto Spojez. Will he go down to Arrow? Does not seem so. A good wall blocking out Quattros from escaping there. And Arrow being so low, flash over the wall as he found Truthier in the river. And yeah, the Latvians live this time. But whoa, he goes down to Quattros there, egg forced out. So very interesting move by him. He just wanted to refresh his HP and mana bar.
Yeah, he was thinking ahead. If he wants to defend the turret, he needs full health.
Yep, that makes perfect sense. He's able to defend his turret now after being pressured by the enemies. And Quattros did tank a couple of turret hits, and now he goes for the kill. The Q does not land this time onto Quattros, so you know, Spojez is just playing with the Lithuanians, it seems, in the mid lane.
Showing them that he is the god in mid lane. But
unstoppable onslaught onto Cement. Will he go down? But he does get stunned by True Fear. Cement eaten by True Fear right now. Will go down to Gnome probably, but no, he runs out. Stand United goes onto him, and he moves back in to try to land any damage onto Gnome. But the ultimate comes out, and Cement isn't available to do any damage to him. But he goes in with his ultimate, landing a kill onto him. But he still goes down in the process. It's now a duel between Onyas and Hohohi. Will the Q land? It does, but it wasn't channeled enough, so the knockup didn't commit there. And yeah, it's just a tank brawl. But meanwhile, we saw Clydex getting a kill as well.
Yeah, Riftwolf was able to catch him out with his ultimate. So yeah, Quattros didn't have his flash yet, so was not able to use that to help him.
Oh, and they're moving on to Arrow. Goes down solo, the ultimate forced out. Yeah, very aggressive play by Clydex and Riftwolf, taking down another turret this game. So it's 3-4-0 turret-wise so far.
Yeah, it's just the combo of Zyro Khan is so oppressive. So hard to play against them as they have so much engage and the combo together has so much CC and damage as well. So it's really hard to play against them. Even if you're a immobile champion as Orianna or Kai'Sa. Well, Kai'Sa has the movement speed buff, so
I guess.
Yeah, but she's still kind of immobile. She doesn't have dashes or blinks.
And we do see the Herald going down for Team Koiflu Gaming as well. So far, all of the objectives picked up for them, probably because they have Gnome on their side. who is one of the most talented junglers in Latvia, I'd say.
Yeah, he doesn't usually go for the aggressive plays as Homos Master or Ekas or Chafival.
But when it comes to Drakes and other objectives, he's the one to shine.
Yeah, he likes to prioritize the PvE play more.
Oh, and look at Gnome, just a genius play heading in the Wolf, trying to go onto Yes Arrow, and they do succeed. Meanwhile, Sporzes goes down, and the Rift Wolf engages with the quickness, trying to get quarters. The heal does come out from him, and the teleport from Anya's to follow that up. They might try to go for him, but they do not. Now they look to go on to Trufiero Cement, maybe. No, they just group in the mid lane to try to push the turret down. They do have Rift Herald, so it is channeled by him, but it was cancelled, was it? Yes, it was cancelled. So that now they're engaging onto Trufier and Hahohi, and yeah, Trufier goes down in the process. Anya's being very low, but does get out safely this time. And a bit of a weird play by Gnome there, trying to channel the Herald when they did not have the vision in the area. So I think it was Hahohi's Shadow Assault to cancel the channel, and he's being chased down by Yes Arrow. It seems so, and Kaisa's W landing, so it's probably going to be a kill for her. Yeah, Cement ulting in, securing the kill for himself, and yeah, very good answer there, chasing down Gnome after the pressure in the mid lane.
Yeah, and Gnomes just wanted to bait in Truefire, as they did engage to cancel the Rift Herald. They did get a kill to answer that, so not too bad. It's still pretty bad. And now Anivia,
not too bad, but still pretty bad.
Sporzes is left alone to defend bot lane. Will not get dived. The Cement is taking has only half health now.
Yeah, they do seem to just try to get some control of the river, because the Drake is coming up in 8 seconds. The ping's coming out. The waves are pushed in, so they're in a good position to start it. It's going to be Infernal Drake, so that's very important for him. Anya's moving towards top side for some reason. He does not have his teleport, maybe relying on his ability to drift with the unstoppable onslaught when the time comes. And Latvians just taking control of the river so fast, moving in, pushing NACL out instantly, and it is started by him. Clydex picks it up, but a huge shockwave onto 3 members. Now the quickness, trying to pick off Yestara, who jumped into the pit, but nothing much happening with that. Stand United didn't come out. A great shockwave by Quattros, but they didn't secure anything much. Now will the Grand Entrance hit? It does hit one player. It's going to be Quattros to BCC. Then now the wall, Great Wall comes out, but the Shadow Assault is enough to cross over it and get the safety of the turret.
Yeah, Kaisa is top lane to match Anya's push, so she's now with the team. And Zaya now with 4-0-0, a lot of damage coming out from her.
Two items built already. Now they're looking to push in mid lane, and now Grand Entrance coming out of Hahohi, but Devour will save him this time. But another wave is coming up. It does not have the cannon minion, but I do think they can do something about it. Now they just look to secure the bottom side of the jungle. Yestaro might be picked off here. Now he just gets to set a ward for free, using his ultimate to its fullest potential, trying to set vision. And yeah, Riffle just looking for every engage he can find. Grand Entrance didn't hit this time. A lot of damage onto Yestaro. Unstoppable Onslaught goes onto them, but True Fear gets Stand United. Quattros hits an ultimate onto Zaya, but Riffle doing such amazing work, hitting his quickness. Meanwhile, Hahohi tries to battle Gnome, but does fail in the process. Now Anya's trying to move on to Quattros. The knockup did not land, but Spoja is landing some damage onto him. Both of the carries live for NACL, but the front line was absolutely annihilated by Team Coinflip Gaming. Seeing Rakan doing such amazing work in that team fight.
Yeah, and that's going to be the bot lane turret going for them. And as Baron is going to be up in 20 seconds, most likely that is going to be the next objective that Team Coinflip Gaming want to go for. They have some vision in the topside jungle of NACL, but NACL have no vision around Baron, so if they go back now, they could actually just try and rush it down.
Yeah, maybe Team Coinflip Gaming can show that they are faster than Falcons and secure the Baron, and maybe get the Banner of Command to complement it and finish the game very soon, as they are in the control. So far, we can see Scuttler being secured by Spojes. trying to set up the vision. They should move towards the blue buff and maybe clear out that pink ward that's in the bush. But nothing much happening. Recalls being channeled right now, but Truffier trying to clear vision, getting the upper hand in the river as Team Conflict Gaming were backing off. And yeah, just very interesting position. But you can see Clydex moving down to bot lane, trying to clear those waves.
Maybe he's trying to bait them all bot side.
Yeah, makes perfect sense.
Yeah, so that NACL don't have too much vision around Baron, and when they win a team fight, they can just rush it down and try something like that. Yeah, interesting why Team Conflict Gaming are prioritizing the bot side jungle.
Now some pings coming out. Riffle landing a grand entrance, and the feathers absolutely melting. Yes, Taro, but a shockwave coming out from Quattros, doing so much damage. But it is 2 kills for Team Conflict Gaming in this team fight as Riffle just plays out it perfectly. And Onyo's trying to move onto Cement in the top lane. Unstoppable Onslaught does not connect. A bit hyped by his team getting a couple of kills in the bot side of the jungle.
But they go for the Baron.
Yeah, they go for the Baron. 21 minutes. Will they melt it in time? Spoilers does have his blue buff on Anivia, so that's going to be burned down pretty fast. Now a wall set for Team Conflict Gaming by Anivia. Not gonna be blocking anyone off as they were conceding the buff this time. Now they're moving towards mid lane and the top lane to try to hopefully push it in. Banner was used somewhere. I think it's top lane. Yeah, it was top lane. The spellcaster being buffed by Onya's, and they're looking to take down the 5th turret in this game.
Yeah, and NACL didn't even try to stop the Baron. Are going to play with the turret for that, and most likely more, as I don't see how they can really do anything about this. Anivia has the wall and the ultimate to zone people away from the turret, and yeah, Clydex has so much more attack speed that he can just demolish the turrets really fast.
Yeah, and they're just moving in confidently. Hohohi does get a turret in return, but that's an inhibitor going down for NACL. Now they do have to look for a flank or something to answer this play, and Quattro is just constantly looking for a shockwave there. It is going to land only on Spozha. Will he go down? The Seraph Sempress comes out, but it is not enough to protect him from the damage. Now Spozha is forced to flash out, and Hohohi hitting a 3 or 4 man Shadow Assault there. Ripwolf will maybe go down, but no, yes, Darrow goes down in the process. They're so low, but Clydex melting everyone there. The quickness connects onto all members of NACL, and that's another kill for Clydex in the teamfight. No one goes down in the process. A very desperate, a pretty decent attempt by NACL in this teamfight, but just Team Conflict Gaming playing their cards right and coming out strong in this teamfight in the game 1.
Yeah, and that could actually be the game, as they are looking to end it. They still have the Baron buff, and there is still a death timer on Hohohi and Cement. Can they finish this?
Yeah, I think they can do the fight because Anivia can zone them off pretty well.
Yeah,
it is
easy pickings, easy pickings.
Yeah, it is game 1 by Team Conflict Gaming. Pretty solid, very entertaining for me, I'd say. And yeah, let's see who the leader in the damage graph is.
Yeah, both a great showing from Team Conflict Gaming. They were able to just kind of solo win the lanes. Gnomes was able to just pressure bot a lot and mid lane. He didn't really do anything top lane. He had one gank, I think, right? Where he killed Hohohi, yeah. But other than that, yeah, he was just able to ward, pick up Drakes, and do stuff like that, and negate Jester from doing anything.
Yeah, I want to add to the jungler difference maybe this game. We did see Kha'Zix first picked, very confident by Yes Arrow, not being able to do too much as he was out-damaged by all of his members, including Shrufier. Meanwhile, Gnome doing just amazing work on the Xinjiao pick, doing more damage than Spojais even in this game. So we did see him applying a lot of pressure throughout the whole map. So yeah, very well played by Gnome this time.
Yeah, we don't usually see him play this well, so it's fun to see him play really well in some of these games. Maybe Xinjiao is the pick that he wants to pick, but because it wasn't in the meta, he just wasn't able to pull it out. And this time he was like, I don't care about the meta, and pulled out the champion and was able to dominate. And and the Quadex and Riftwolf, both of them on the Zyra-Khan combo, was able to just pressure bot lane, was not even once, I think, visited by Jestero, were just able to keep up the pressure and then win the team fights from there.
Yeah, even though I did think Cement was playing pretty well on the Kai'Sa, it was just too much for him to take all of the pressure that was applied onto him, onto his turrets, waves, and his whole team in general. So Kai'Sa pick not working out as well this game.
Yeah, and this time we're going to actually go into game 2 without a pause. Sometimes this happens. Sometimes the players are really coordinated and are able to get in the lobby really fast. So this time we're going to see, without a pause, the game start.
Yeah.
So what do you think should NACL ban, or how should they adapt to game 2?
Well, NACL need to watch out for champions like Anivia or something like that, which can control the battlefield really well. They can protect their team really well. It's just so hard for them to pick something like Kha'Zix or Kai'Sa and then play against these, I'd say, long-range threats like Anivia and Rakan as well, who can, like, you know, CC you so well and go across from one side to the team fight to another, and just there's constant pressure onto them, and it's hard to coordinate these engages and picks by NACL with these kinds of champions, just because you have Ignivia and you have Xinjiao's ultimate, and no, it's just didn't find the possibility for them to pick off any kills.
So you would say that they should just ban out Rakan, negate that combo from Quadex and Riftwolf, and then pick something more aggressive, but something more safe in the jungle, something that can more easily put up pressure, as Sejuani.
Yeah, but we did see that NACL was struggling with the wave clear as well, as all of the turrets this game were picked up by Team Quaffle Gaming. They did get one tower, NACL, but the wave clear was really weak for them. Orianna was not enough to clear all of those waves, and Kai'Sa not being the best champion for the job as well. So they were just constantly being pressured, and if they don't have the wave clear, they don't have the control of the map, which leads to them not being able to do any picks with the champions they have.
Yeah, and we are into Champ Select number 2, the second game of Champ Select, and yeah, I just want to see some better bans. Well, the bans weren't that bad, I would say.
Yeah.
They should just, they should ban out something from, I don't even know. I think they should ban out something like, something from the bot lane, as Cement and Truefire weren't able to really do anything bot side, or at least Jestero should just try and help bot lane as much as he can.
Yeah, I mean, Team Quaffle Gaming were able to pick the Zyra-Khan combo instantly in their second pick, so that's just very interesting to see. It usually doesn't come out in like that, and yeah, and maybe not pick Kha'Zix in the first pick because trying to take champions away from Nom will result in a lost game for you, my friend. So yeah, maybe, yeah, we do see a Rakan ban, so pretty glad to see them take him away, as Riftwolf was, oh wait, it was banned by Riftwolf this time. So that's
by Team Quaffle Gaming.
It was by Riftwolf, okay. So yeah, very interesting that they were the ones to ban it out. It's 2 supports already taken away from Trufier, but Trufier does like to play Tankage anyway, as we see in other BSL games. And 2 mid laners banned, respecting Spojais on his ability to play Swain and Nazir. Maybe Onyos can play Swain. Haven't seen that as much. Yep.
Could be.
So that's a flex ban. Finally seeing something like a Scion ban, very smart to finally address top lane picks in the ban phase.
We could see Camille first pick from Onyos.
Yeah, that's a very promising champion from him as well, but there's still Ornn, because Braum was banned out. He likes to play Ornn a lot. I like him playing it, but you are right this time. It's going to be Camille for Onyos. Now, all I want to see is an aggressive jungler by Gnome, and maybe something like Echo in the mid lane, and that's gonna be the deal done for Team Quaffle Gaming.
So what would you want to see in the jungle from?
Well, we do know that Gnom's champion pool is very full of many strong champions that can play aggressively. So maybe pick the Kazakhs, or maybe it's too bad against Sejuani. I mean, Zinja is still pretty good. Like facing a Sejuani.
Jax, he has played Jax.
Yeah, Jax is pretty strong here as well. Maybe go for a tank, actually. Maybe he can play Zac.
Zac his Zac is really good.
Zac is another champion in the jungle that can complement Camille's ability to lock someone up. And we do see a Cho'Gath picked. So, what do you know about top lane matchups? Does Cho'Gath beat Ornn?
Well, I think they have a pretty safe lane. I know that Ornn is pretty good.
Wait, it's Camille in the top lane. Or maybe it's in the jungle. We never know.
You can never know with Gnomes. You can never know. But yeah, I know that Ornn has a really good time against melee champions.
Yeah.
He can punish them really well. So it's hard to say. They're both tanks. Everything that Ornn can do, Cho'Gath can just sustain back because of his passive.
Yeah,
so
that's true.
It's going to be it would be a tank matchup where they wouldn't really do anything too much. But the Skarner in the jungle.
The champion that we didn't talk about, another aggressive champion, as we couldn't even comprehend the Gnomes champion pool there, calling out a lot of junglers, but completely forgetting about Skarner. So that's picked up by him. And another aggressive champ that can do picks is a Morgana, picked probably for Rift Wolf this time, as we did see Cho'Gath and Sejuani on NACL's side. So Morgana is pretty well, goes pretty well into this matchup. Can just black shield the Camille when she tries to go in, or when Skarner tries to run at someone, he can't be CC'd in those situations.
And of course, Morgana Jhin is a really strong dual lane, so if they go into that, then that's going to be really good for them. And have they given any announcements of what time
Yeah,
is?
that is Alistar. So far, I kind of like what NACL are doing. They're picking the safe, strong front line when Team Coifel Gaming are trying to go for engage. So that's very well answered by NACL this time in the draft phase.
Okay, and what do you think should they close out their team composition with?
You mean NACL?
Yeah.
I do like. I would like to see a hyper carry picked up by Cement this time. Kai'Sa was banned out. They did ban Caitlyn and Xayah themselves. Maybe they're going for Sivir, actually. Sivir could be really good into this, as she can block off Morgana or Skarner, like Skarner's ultimate and Morgana's binding. So, yeah, I do want to see Sivir. I have seen him play it other times in scrims or in other games. So, yeah, let's hope for a Sivir. That would be very exciting.
Okay, and yeah, I think that Team Coifel Gaming are going to pick up the Jhin for their ADC, as I saw that WORTEX has been practicing it recently, and it is one of the better picks now in the ADC position, as well as it's really good with Morgana. Both of them can just zone off really well, but they are the ones that ban it out.
If I actually see an Ashe pick here, I would be pretty disappointed. I mean, they're up against Morgana. What are they thinking?
But maybe it's a placeholder.
Check the stream, Cement, please. Just pick Severe. It's Tristana is fine as well, I guess. But no. I mean, she can't knock Skarner away when he's black shielded. Can you? You probably can't. And we can see Clydex is tuning into the BSL stream, understanding that Sivir is one of the strongest champions in the game, as stated by me. So
you think they should go with Sivir so that they have more engage on the Skarner and Camille?
I mean, they have Cho'Gath and Sejuani picked anyway, and then Alistar and Tristana. Why would they need any more engage when, you know, Skarner can just get black shielded and run up and just pick someone off, you know?
You know, it could be Morgana mid, and we're going to only see the support now.
Oh, man.
Karma support. Okay, now.
Okay, that's the hype killed. But
Sports is going to pick up Talia for himself, so...
Yeah, but Talia ultimates work really well against, you know, Cho'Gath when he's trying to farm out some side lane, and, you know, just Skarner, Camille, very good champions to pick someone off. So when Cho'Gath decides to farm, they can just move in and pick him off in those scenarios. So,
Cassiopeia could be good in the mid lane, so that they have a good team fighting composition.
I guess, but yeah, Quattro's just sticking with the Orianna. Maybe not the best pick when thinking about Morgana and Severe, as they can block off the Shockwave pretty well. But yeah, pretty. I don't have any like a very bold statement to make about the draft phase. I do think it can go either way. As you saw in the previous game, it was very interesting and entertaining to see how they play out those champions in some scenarios. But overall, anything that happen, it just depends on their play.
Well, last time NACL had this, I would say, a late game composition where they wanted to play in the late game, but Team Conflict Gaming were able to just snowball in the early game and not let them get to the late game. And this time also the same, they go with the late game team composition, and it's going to be if they can just play safe at the start and not die too much, then they should be good. But if they play like they played last game, then I think this is going to be a 2-0 for Team Conflict Gaming.
Yeah, but you know, it's a lot safer. You can't, when you pick Kha'Zix and the Orianna, as we stated in the previous game, you can make a lot of bad decisions when you try to go in or something like that. But for the team composition that they picked this time, it's really hard to make mistakes. Cho'Gath is very promising, and Sejuani as well. When you try to make a mistake, you can still get out or do your job pretty well in the team fight. Together with what was the marksman that was picked for them? Was it?
It was Tristana.
Yeah, Tristana. It's just so safe champions. You can't go wrong with those picks. Tristana, Orianna, and just 3 frontline picks. You know, it's so safe. And yeah, it might go for NACL this time if they don't screw up too much when GNOME tries to invade their jungle or move in to do any picks.
Yeah, hopefully he still won't remember that he hasn't bought his boot upgrades.
Yeah,
and that could be the place that give NACL the upper hand. But we will see that in a couple of minutes, as now the players are loading into the game, and we're going to have a small commercial break.
You spray. You're stuck. You're gold. Smell fresh all day with new Axe Gold Body Spray.
And we are back into the game where NACL now are on the bull side and Team Coin for, Team Coin for the gaming are on the bulls.
Yeah.
Both of the teams are looking for an invade. But they will not find each other as Team Gaming are on the top side and NACL are on the bot side.
Excuse us as we are getting into the game. We can see NACL stacking in the bottom side river, trying to look for a counter invade as Team Gaming are moving through top side.
Won't leave any wards in the jungle, so...
Yeah, just moving through, cruising by, not finding anything. And it is the bottom side Skarner altar secured by NACL. Very well played from them, starting off this game.
They are going to start on the bot side again, so Quadex and Riffwolf both again will have the advantage on the bot lane. But yeah, Little Gnome's going to start top side. They're just going to be pretty safe. Again, just giving the advantage to his laners as much as he can. And not doing too much.
Yeah, we can see that, a binding hit onto cement already. They were leashing for Yes Arrow in the bottom side jungle. Now he's moving towards the wolves. Probably gonna try to match a gank on top lane, but we did see Gnome start top side himself, so it might just be an engage by Yestaro onto Onyas in the top lane when the time comes. And so far in the mid lane, Sporzes, we do know that his Lee abilities are really strong. Trying to play as aggressive as possible, pushing out, setting some vision for his team. And the Sivir pick, as I said, very strong. Pushing out the wave already, pressuring NACL. We saw the same thing happen last game. They were able to clear out waves very effectively with the Zarakan combo. Now it's being severe. So I like that Team Quackle Gaming are prioritizing wave clear so much, which I pointed out between our games as well, which NACL don't as much. And so Talia and Sivir is gonna clear any wave that comes towards them anyhow.
Yeah, and again, this game, as well as the last game, NACL are forced under the threat. Truefi looking for some plays, but yeah, he's just going to trade a bit. And the Sivir and Morgana lane is a really hard one to play against, especially as Tristana that got her range nerfed. So Sivir can be keep the waves pushed as much as she wants. Same on mid lane, Talia can just push it in as much as she wants to. And that just gives a lot of air for Gnomes to breathe, as he can just invade. And his laners are going to be on their own faster than the enemy ones.
Yeah, and the Pulverize onto Riffwolf landing and Ignite coming out, and the flash heal used by Team Quackle Gaming. Will Truefear go down to the Ignite? It does not seem so, but Cement is moving in, trying to secure a kill onto Riffwolf, cancelling an auto attack in the process, but the first blood is secured. He's jumping right into the arms of Gnome. It's going to be a kill secured for both of the teams. A gold lead for Team Quackle Gaming anyway, just because the minion difference in the bot side so far is pretty significant, I'd say.
Yeah, but Gesture is there to punish Quadex for being in there for so long. Quadex is going to try and kill Truefire.
Yeah, will he go down? The stun lands onto Clydex, and the red buff is ticking away. Will he land another auto attack? It's a flash to land another one. Will it be enough? And the W, the flail, secures a kill, and Gnome flashing in, trying to secure a kill onto Yes Arrow. He does block Arctic Assault from Yes Arrow, so Gnome already showing a lot of pressure against NACL, and just countering Yes Arrow's moves around the map already.
Yeah, and Onyas can also play as aggressive as he wants topside, as he knows that Yes Arrow is nowhere near, and he can just take some disadvantages trades, but yeah. Everything that Onyas will try and damage, Hahohi will just heal back up.
Yeah, he'll just heal all of it back up. So, he does not have the same sustain as Cho'Gath, so he will have to recall at some point. And Yeah, and then engage onto Riftwolf, already playing so aggressive, pulverized lands, but the black shield will be enough to counter that engage, but Cladix already there to counter the damage as Cement is dropped to like 30% of his health already, but the potions are ticking for him. We can see that NACL just want to play aggressive. They just are looking for everything they can, but they did kind of take this team composition that should be a bit passive in the early game, I'd say. But yeah, Gnome moving on towards the top lane. Hookshot hits onto Hohohi. Predator is popped. Will he move onto Hohohi in time? Just landing an auto attack, letting him know that Gnome is control of this game. And yeah, nothing much happening after that. But Camille did hit her 6th level in this minion wave. The cannon minion wasn't secured by them for some reason in the top lane. I want to point that out. It's a very important
gold that is missed.
Yeah.
They could have gotten that.
Yeah, and that's just a misplay by Coinflip Gaming, but they are looking to bounce back as they are moving in the jungle of NACL, trying to secure the Raptors. Will it make up for the cannon minion? It does seem so.
It does, yeah, it does seem it's going to work out as they wanted it. Jestero this time is not able to really do anything again. Has been just farming it up.
Oh, and now moving on to Quarters. Will he land a stun there? He does, landing some damage there as Sporjais is using his threaded volley to get some damage off. And Gnome, even though he's not securing any kills in these ganks, in the solo lanes, he is just establishing pressure and just showing presence in the game.
Showing dominance.
Showing dominance against the Lithuanians. Moving into the jungle, look, he's like not even doing anything. Right-clicking. Oh, and wait, Quarters is almost going down against Sporjais, forcing out both of his summoners. And Gnome just trying to get the blue, but will move away. Will he though? He's moving back in. He's just playing with Yester at this point. Will he secure the blue buff in time?
Jester doesn't have smite, so...
Oh, none of them have smites. They're coming back soon, and it's a blue buff secured by Little Gnome. He thought it all out from the very start. Oh, in the battle in mid lane, what happened? Sporjais tried to move into Quarters using his ultimate, and Quarters is very low right now, but will he get enough damage? No, he won't. It's Sporjais picking up another kill for Team Coinflip Gaming, establishing dominance in that lane as well, as we can see Gnome trying to help him push out the waves right now. And yeah, just a pretty fast-paced game so far. Anya's pushing Hohohi under the turret, it does seem so. Will he try to go for the play? Probably won't, as he does have his feast up. And the Gnome just onto the next buff of NACL. It is going to be red buff. Will Yester check the buff? Yes, he does, but so much damage. He's just getting double teamed by the red buff. And Gnome there.
Gnome's knowing how to use natural creeps to his advantage.
Yeah, obviously, just natural creeps turning to his side, as we saw in that play. Anya's moving in to secure the kill, but now a flash onto Hohohi, hitting the hook shot, trying to dodge the knockup by using Hex. The ultimate does not work out, and he does go down. But Gnome just playing out of his mind, countering that play, getting another kill. 2-0-2.
Just doing so much in this game right now. Both of the mid laners, even though Quattros did fall, he still has been able to keep up with the farm. And it's pretty hard against the Talia, as she can just keep pushing in the waves and basically make you farm under the turret. And that's what Sporjais wants to do now, as he wants to start trying and roam around the map. But he doesn't really have a place to roam, as everybody is just pushing in their waves.
Well, you can just use the push advantage and just try to block off. Oh wait, and then engage onto Clydex there. Wow, the Pastor Shot secures the kill onto him, but an Ignite ticking, and the Ripple picks up a return kill. Now it's True Fear battling Riftwolf. The minions doing a lot of damage onto him, but the potion is ticking.
Sporjais is caught out by Jesser and Quattros.
Oh, the flash is forced out. Now a smite and a flash from Yes Arrow will be enough to finish him off as well. So NACL not letting their hands down, but Yes Arrow quick to move to bot lane already. Will the stun land onto him? Yes, it does. Now the flail trying to get the stacks up against Riftwolf. And yeah, it just seems like he's going down. Yes, Arrow trying to get as much kills as he can himself, as you just can't let Gnome walk all over you.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to make some plays happen yourself. Even though he's taking all of the buffs, you have to go try to make successful ganks in the process. So good job for him, not losing his focus in this game, securing some kills for his team.
Yeah, and Anya's in the top lane. He's just trying to...
Oh, Yes Arrow picked off the threaded volley, landing so much damage onto Yes Arrow. Now it's Clydex trying to finish off him, but Gnome, of course he's there for the play, landing a slow, securing a kill of not for him, for his marksman.
For his team.
He's a team player for his team, for his nation. It's Latvians picking up another kill, but it's an engage onto Quattros. The seismic show wasn't the best, but it's nonetheless a kill for Gnome this time.
Yeah, and Anya's looking to all in.
Yeah, Hextech ultimately goes down, but he's a bit scared. Not gonna move onto the turret as the feast is still available for him. He's just tanking the spellcaster minions, waiting for Rupture to come off cooldown, and the Gnome is moving towards topside. Will it result in a dive? Does not seem so. Just letting the Hahohi have the freebie, not making any plays happen.
Yeah, maybe they're respecting Hahohi too much. They could have. I think they could have went for the play. I think they. Well, yeah. Okay, they couldn't. Camille didn't have ultimate, so she wouldn't have done as much damage. But yeah, Clydex and Riftwolf, both of them still having a lot of pressure bot lane, and Jessero hasn't been able to relieve the pressure too much there. Maybe he's going to try and do that now as he is roaming to bot side.
Yeah, we can see the push is still going on for Team Conflict Gaming in the bot lane, but Yes Arrow is still pretty close to counter any plays that they might make. And yeah, not much happening, just people backing off. Just trying to land as much damage as possible on the bottom tower of NACL. Clydex looks to play pretty confident in this situation, not scared of any engages right now, as Gnome is close to close to back them up if it's necessary. A pink ward secured near the dragon, and Gnome seems to be in a little bit of trouble. No, he does not. Quattros not moving in to try to secure. Oh, and the smite taking away the scuttler from Gnome. How does he dare to do something like that? It's just such a disgusting play.
Yeah, but the Drake has been up. No one has opted into picking that up.
Yeah, and the teleport from Onyas is going to sandwich NACL, and Trufier is certainly going to go down. Unbreakable Will trying to tank as much as possible. The hookshot does not land, but it's nonetheless going to be a kill. While Gnome is moving on to the next target, Buster Shot will knock him back. So not much happening after securing the first kill, but he might try to land some damage onto the top lane turret. He does not have his TP.
Is going to, I think he's going to, relieve the pressure from top lane.
Yeah, Anya's just gonna farm out mid lane probably.
Yeah, swapping it up for a quickie, so that they can just farm the lanes and not lose too much. But Gnome solo killing Cement.
We can't even keep track of what this guy is doing, getting a kill onto Cement in the bot lane. When the Yes Arrow just speechless, walking around his empty jungle, not being able to secure the defenses for his
Gnomes
team.
is 3 levels above Cement Jestero now, so...
Oh, it's a dive against Quattros there. Heal and flash used by him. He does survive, but they're moving on to Yes Arrow. Maybe no, the hookshot does not follow up the damage from Splurges, but nonetheless, Shockwave and both summoners used by him. And obviously the Drake goes for Team Conflict Gaming as they have the Gnome advantage.
Yeah, the Gnome advantage.
The Gnome advantage is on the side for Team Conflict Gaming, securing all of the objectives so far.
4k gold ahead, haven't been just slowly but surely getting the advantages that they need. Now they have swapped. Clydex and Riftwolf are going topside to keep the pressure going, and pick up that turret. Then most likely after doing that, all of them are just gonna go mid lane and start sieging that.
Yeah, we can see a lot of damage landed already onto the turret. NACL do have the teleport advantage right now, but I can't see them making any big plays as of yet. Riftwolf trying to secure as much vision as he can, trying to using his ultimate there, but the teleport comes out from Hahohi. As I stated, the teleport advantage, Riftwolf forced to flash out, but he does seem to go down. The Ignite used on him, yes, Cement secures the kill. Now they're moving on to Clydex. Not much is gonna happen from that. There's no one to defend bot lane turret right now, so it'll probably be Onya's doing some damage to the turret at least.
Yeah, and now that Hahoki has gone back, Team Coinflip Gaming could look for a play. They do have the Skarner ultimate, and he still has Flash and Predator.
Oh, and the Seismic Shove lands onto Yestaro. Goes so low, only 100 health left. Now his next sights are on Quatris. Rift Herald doing a lot of damage onto him too, but the Shockwave and the ultimate from Sejuani Gnome trying to squeeze out a play there, but the circumstances weren't in his favor this time. Even though the Herald was on his side, it was not enough to secure a kill.
Yeah,
when the Sporjais is still thirsty for a kill, flashing in, trying to land damage onto Quatris. Threaded volley will be enough to get a kill. Now his next target is Yes Arrow, but the stun lands onto him, but a quick cleanse from him. Well played by Sporjais in this scenario, trying to land as much damage as possible. Cement trying to secure a kill, flashing in, Buster Shot to finish him off. The blue buff transfer to him as well, and yeah, just an exciting play. Now the next target is Rift Wolf. The stun will be black shielded by him. The red buff not slowing him as well, but the binding hits onto him now in Ignite ultimate, and the W used, and True Fear just not reacting fast enough to save his teammate. Yes, Taro.
Rift Wolf's just the support solo killing the jungle. We don't see that too often, so that is a big play for them, and that must be tilting for an ACL. Doesn't seem like they know. They had some good plays, like they caught out Skarner there for Gnomes. They caught him out, negated his play, chained the CC perfectly, but after that they kind of gave the kills again to the...
Oh, and Gnome moving in, so much movement speed from Righteous Glory Predator, landing his ultimate onto Quatris. And if you see a Gnome running at you, you do know that you are finished off already. So just close your eyes and hope for the best.
Accept your fate.
Yep, you are going down in that scenario. So yeah, that's another turret secured by them. 3-0 for now. And Pink's coming onto Hahohi. The hookshot doesn't land. Rupture lands onto Onyas this time. But they don't do enough damage to finish him off. Feast and the smite onto Onyas. He does go down. No damage coming out from Team Coinflip Gaming. But Rift Wolf being quick to react. Rotated to bot lane already. A flash used by Yestaro, but the binding hits. Same as Sejuani's ultimate. True Fear moving in, trying to land a pulverize, but the flash from Clydex will save him. Now Onya's trying to move out. The stun from Alistar does land. So is the Rupture. So that's going to be enough CC to finish off another target. So NACL fighting back with their full power.
And this is so big for them. They want to buy as much time as they can to stay in the game as long as they can, because I would say they have the better late game teamfight composition if they don't get caught out. And right now, Hahohi being so big can't be killed by Skarner and Camille, just being so tanky.
Yeah, the pick works out pretty well for him, as he's 1-1-4 so far. Onya's yet to show his skills with Camille. So yeah, excited to see him making some big plays as of yet. And Sporja is maybe looking to move towards bot lane, as there might be an engage onto True Fear and Cement. He's moving around, he's in possession, the ultimate comes out. He's probably just gonna rocket jump over the wall. Does not seem to be the case, as Cement is trying to land as much damage as he can. Sporja goes down pretty low, but the kill comes out for Team Coinflip Gaming. Now it's pings coming out from the other members of NACL. Clydex did recall there, but Hahohi picking up a kill against Sporja. Would be any more kills for him. And Onya seems to go down. A beautiful shockwave comes out from Quatris there. It does secure 2 more kills for his team. What was Clydex doing? Who throughout the whole fight just recalling, bailing on his teammates and getting some items? I don't know.
Well, sometimes you have to understand that the AD carry comes first. So he wanted to back. The team might have not listened to the call. And yeah, I don't think they had to actually take the play. This is just going to give NACL even more time to come back.
Yeah.
And if they can, then we're going to have a good one on our hands.
Yeah, I mean, we do see late game champions from pick for them anyway. Saka Cho'Gath, Orianna, and Tristana. It's going to be pretty scary for Team Coinflip Gaming later on. And yeah, just well played by them, capitalizing on the mistakes of Team Coinflip Gaming so far.
Yeah, but that's going to be the second quadra going to Team Coinflip Gaming, and that is big. As Skarner, everybody on their team wants that extra movement speed, and that will give them so much. And Sivir already having her ultimate.
Yeah, back up. So the Cloud Drag is gonna help them move around. Oh wait, and it's an engage onto Cement. Onya's finally making the play happen, just absolutely destroying him. But on the other side of the map, that's an engage out of Hokoki. 4 members trying to kill him. Takes such a long time to finish him off, but they do eventually. It's just going to be 2 members for NACL going down. Aggressive play by Team Conflict Gaming will be successful this time. So well played by Onyas, taking the solo kill against Cement. No buster shot used or anything. There's just no chances for him left there.
Yeah, and that's going to allow them to just start sieging even harder. Gnome is looking to engage.
Moving in. Oh, there's a flash ultimate comes out for him. That's surely going to be the kill, but the stun landed onto Clydex as well. Now he's in a pretty bad position in this team fight. He's going to go down to Cement, same as Onyas. There was no wave for them to fight. So much question mark pings coming out from the teammates of Gnome and Clydex.
Well, they did go in too deep, as none of the members were seen on the map. So overstepping their boundaries.
Yeah, they did secure a turret or two, but it's still not that good because they lose a lot of pressure in this situation. Now they're moving in to try to finish off Spojes or Onyas there, or will they not? They're just gonna play it out safe, get some pressure on the mid lane, maybe secure a tower. And no, wait, Yestaro is still moving in. They do know that hookshot is on cooldown. He is going to be stunned, and Spojes is just watching as his teammate goes down. And Seismic Shove didn't save him there.
But they are going to try and go for the Baron. They have vision, and yeah, they do go for it. They still have the...
Yeah,
they don't have feast, so Gnomes could try and steal it away.
Yeah, Talia has no mana, so she was forced to recall. She does have her ultimate, but now True Fear landing a pulverize onto Ripple will be enough damage from his team to finish him off. Now Onyas being the next focused by NACL. So much damage from Clydex as the Baron is hitting them as well. The Boomerang Blades just melting the front line of NACL. Will it be another kill? He's still surviving, kiting Hohohi, but no, he did go down there, and the binding onto Cho'Gath there will secure a kill for them. Yes, Spojes picks up another one. That was the teleport from Onyas, moving in, setting his sights onto Cement. Will it be another kill? Will the hookshot land? He does not hit the hookshot. But the double, you know, it does not hit as well. But the Cloud Drag difference probably playing into display. And that's another kill secured by them. Where is True Fear? He's just, you know, taking some attention, trying to execute here, but Ripple moving in. Probably gonna get the assist. Yeah, the W does play into his hands, yeah.
And that is a 7k, 6k gold lead for Team Conflict Gaming, as NACL are trying to make have like punished Team Conflict Gaming's mistakes. Team Conflict Gaming then NACL, yeah, they have been punishing the mistakes that Team Conflict Gaming are making, but then they are making these questionable decisions, which then Team Conflict Gaming are able to punish. And this is, and if, at some point, the death timers are going to be too long for the team to come back.
Wait, but there's a movement on the top side of the map. Onya's being caught off, maybe, or no? It's Yestaro going down Fortress using his shockwave, but he does go down in time. Yestaro flashing out from that situation.
That could be Baron. They could try and go for the Baron. Hohohi still has Feast. But yeah, I think that they could try and go for it, at least bait the fight.
It was so weird to watch as Team Conflict Gaming, I think, were mispositioned, but it was the other way around. Now, Spoja is recognizing the situation, moving in to get another kill, but the Righteous Glory comes out from Hohohi, not gonna mean much in this situation. But Onya's still there to try to do some damage to the lines. Oh, and an ultimate, finally, Impel comes out onto Cho'Gath, pulling him into the team. And Gargoyle Stormplate won't tank as much damage as he imagined. He does go down, as very glad to see that Gnome isn't scared to ult in the tanks, as they can be killed together with the teammates pretty well.
And they do start a Baron, the Baron is falling so fast. The damage, there's so much damage from the Camille and Sivir coming out.
Interesting to see that Spojes is left to be the one to zone out, but he does get into the pit. Will it be a steal from him? Yes, Taro securing the Baron, taking it away from Team Conflict Gaming. Meanwhile, Onya's I mean, GNOME does finish off him in the Baron pit, but that's Baron for NACL. That's gonna extend the game even more. I don't know. I mean, they did send the Talia to zone any enemies off, but that didn't play out as they imagined. And yeah, just a sloppy play from Team Coinflip Gaming, I'd say.
Yes, Porsche wasn't really doing too much to stop the engage there. He was just standing and looking at them. I guess they wanted to like pick up the Baron and then go for the aggressive play to maybe finish off the game, and so that Porsche could be on the backside damaging. But they weren't able to do that, and Jester was able to steal away the Baron, and that just gives NACL right what they want.
And the Predator being used by GNOME, he does look to be pretty angry. But Righteous Glory as well, Smite coming out, Quartus being in a bad position this time. So yeah, he is going to be killed.
All 8 and 7, hasn't been able to shine in this series. Both of the times he's been able to, has been getting focused, and yeah, dying so much.
Yeah, it is pretty tough to beat the mid laner when you have GNOME against you, putting up so much pressure onto his jungler, taking away all of the buffs and everything.
But the Inferno Drake going for Team Coinflip Gaming, so that's another big win for them. Haven't gotten all the objectives that they want to, mostly, except that Baron, except that one Baron.
They did get the Baron, you know, just GNOME probably playing a little bit the Lithuanians in this match. Just, you know, letting them have something this game. And yeah, that's just looking to be a siege onto the bot lane, but the Pulverize hits onto GNOME. He flashes in, ults Tristana, but she does QSS it in time, so there's no flash for GNOME right now. It's like no engage power for them, and the ultimate not picking anyone off, Talia failing as well, but they are looking to try to siege the tower. No, Pulverize onto GNOME. Will he go down? No, he doesn't. They're just looking to clear out the waves as Hohe is holding off Onyas in the top side.
Yeah, and Hohe hasn't, I mean, Onyas hasn't had the advantage that he wants to. Hohe is easily can just stay there.
But Spoja is getting picked off there. An ultimate from Sejuani hits, and it's a cement to have the shutdown against him. The cleanse and flash used a bit of a, you know, just over-aggressive from Spoja in this play. So yeah, he just goes down there. They're losing a lot of pressure when having their main wave clearer killed when they're trying to siege turrets.
Yeah, and that's just, again, now Tristana has her 3 items, so she has some good wave clear and a lot of damage if she can just keep auto-attacking the targets. And if Gnomes gets cut out, then they don't have too much like engage anymore, and all of Team Coinflip Gaming are really squishy. So the later the game goes, I think the harder it's going to be for them to make the winning plays.
And they do seem to create Death Bush here behind Drake, and they're moving on to Riffle, but it's not going to be successful. NACL trying to do some desperate plays, I'd say, and Onya's being in a pretty bad position, but the Predator used by GNOME, will he pick off anyone there, trying to land as much damage as possible onto Truffier, but the Shockwave landing onto Clydex, will he go down as the Pulverize did land as well. Onya's now moving on to Cement, will finish him off as Truffier died as well. Clydex with his movement speed and the Drake advantage just able to catch up to Quartus as well. Cement leaving the game. Yes, Taro trying to get out, but he does get faced with Onyas, but no, the ultimate will stop him there. And yeah.
And they have a big wave top lane, so they could go for the winning, finishing play. They will try and end the game, or at least, yeah, now they're going to pick up 2 inhibitors at the minimum, as Onyas is pushing in the bot lane, and yeah, Sivir together with Morgana and Skarner picking up the top lane inhibitor, and Spoilers has been setting up the mid lane wave, so they could just go for 3 inhibs and play it safe. But
yeah, they do not know that Cement already thought that the game is over or something. His teammates are still fighting, and he's back in the game. Hookshot landing onto Truffier, he's going down. A double kill for Clydex, that was his 12th kill already, landing a lot of damage on the sides of NACL, but they're moving in, trying to squeeze out anything out of the situation. Landing any kills? No, probably not. Quartus taking half a health. Cement flashing in, rocket jumping, trying to pick someone off, but that doesn't work. A big shockwave comes out from Quartus. but they won't result in any kills now. Yeah, and Riftwolf running down into the fountain, and yeah, it's just 2-0 from Team Coinflip Gaming.
Yeah, and this one, 36 kills to 22. So much kills, such a bloody game. Both of the teams just looking for blood as much as they can. And Team Coinflip Gaming getting the upper hand in those fights and eventually getting the lead that they need and win the game.
Yeah, and it was just, it seemed so easy for Clydex to land as much auto attacks as possible in those team fights, as champions like Camille and Skarner applied so much pressure and so much fear into NACL that he was just able to back them up with his ultimate and just land as much auto attacks as possible in those fights.
Yeah, and the boomerang crits were just getting every single target from NACL and poking them out slowly but surely. And yeah, gotta give it to Clydex and Riftwolf. Both of them played in the series really well. Were able to just dominate the bot lane. Gnomes this time were showing a lot of pressure on the map, something we don't usually see from him. This time he was able to find the right champions, find the right plays that he wants to do, and was able to just roam around the map, find the enemy jungler, ward it out, gank us a lot and stuff like that. Sporges wasn't too big in both of these series, as he didn't really have to do anything, as yeah, his bot lane and jungler were doing a lot of work, and Onyas also was just playing normally, wasn't feeding and wasn't being too great.
It did feel like Nom was the leading guy for Team Coinflip Gaming in today's matches. So, well played by them. I mean, there's really deserved wins for them, just showing who the superior team in the league are.
Yeah, and yeah, so this was the game between Team Coinflip Gaming and NACL. Team Coinflip Gaming were able to go 2-0. So let's check the schedule to see when you will see me, or maybe Arlight as well, and yeah, when you will see Gekons with Henry. So today, yeah, we saw NACL versus Team Coinflip Gaming. Tomorrow is going to be a full CS:GO day, so no League of Legends on tomorrow. Then Wednesday, yeah, we'll have Surreal Gaming versus Public Enemy, and Vegan Unit 4 versus Imantas 5. Can't wait to see those matchups. I think that Public Enemy will most likely win.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, and then Vegan Unit 4 versus Imantas 5. It's hard to say. I want to see what Vegan Unit 4 will be able to pull out, as they have been playing each week better and better. And then on Friday.
Yeah, on Friday it's going to be Keep Yourself Alive against Falcon eSports. We're looking to take the games away from them. We are feeling very confident so far, but it can go either way. We won't underestimate them at all. And the same day after our matches, it's going to be Team Solo Mata versus Iron Wolves. So one of the stronger Latvian teams facing off against the best team in BSL. At least that's my judgment.
Okay, I'll back you up on that. I think that Iron Wolves is the best team here. And yeah, that
right
was
after Falcon.
Right after Falcon. But that is all from us today. Today you were joined by me, Cookie, and together with me was Arlight. Those were you saw today's matchups. Check out BSL.pro to see the standings on which team is where, to check out the statistics of the players. Last week, Teogen was the MVP. Didn't mention that before, as he had the best KDAs from last week. And yeah, just keep following BSL. Also, you'll find information about Hypertown there, the event that's going to be the 26th and 27th of May, the finals, and a lot of other stuff is going to be there. So yeah, this was all from us, and we'll see you tomorrow.
I can never forgive Lakita for murdering our mother.
I've been cooperating, you're just not listening.
You're not listening to me.
Pasaules top seriāli. Skaties visas sezonas uzreiz visos tavos ekrānos. Shortcut films. Tikai €6 mēnesī. Shortcut. Tu redzēsi.
You spray. You awkward. You're gold. Smell fresh all day with new Axe Gold Body Spray.